What is good?
What's poppin', vibe? What's poppin'? We here. We in here.
Yes, we are already. We got Blade Ocho Once. DW, what's going on? Nina
We got.
Husky, what is good?
We here. We here. HBOM Army in the house in full effect.
That is a fact. That is a fact, sir. Are you excited, man? I've been
Bro,
waiting for
I'm
this for a
excited.
minute.
I'm definitely excited. I like. We spoke about this, me and you, when we were starting the camera, who we would like to get potentially on the podcast and stuff like that. And it's here, man. It's here. We got a bunch of people already in the chat, so let's just let's go on with it. Let's rock it.
Let's
Let's
do it.
rock it.
So, you
Everybody's
want to do the
here.
honors?
I definitely want to do the honors. Shakey Vibe Podcast, episode 7, is proud to have your boy H motherfucking bomb in the house.
What is good, my guy? Unmute.
Can't hear you. We can't hear you, homeboy. All right, so he left. He's gonna come back in.
That's a fact.
It's all good. It's all good. It's the holiday season. Hope everybody's gotten ready for Christmas. I hope everybody that has friends and family in certain places in Mindanao and Cebu, in Visayas. I hope everybody's all right. You've been able to be in contact with your family members and stuff like that from the big typhoon that hit there the day before yesterday.
Yes, definitely.
How's the weather in Florida?
It's hot. For no
It's hot?
reason. For no reason.
All right, we got him back. Take two. Take two.
I think
Microphone
that's
check.
much better.
Should I do the next intro? Because
We good. We good. We good. H Army in the house. We got H Bomb. How you doing, homeboy? How you doing?
Oh, that's good, man. Just, keeping busy and stuff. Enjoying all you guys' reactions to stuff.
Appreciate you. Keep putting out
Appreciate
that music, and we'll keep doing them reactions.
yes,
Right.
sir. See, I have a problem. I cannot do a lot of H-bomb reactions because I tend to listen to his music before the reaction. So it kind of messes me up.
That's awesome.
You are
man,
fired, sir.
Man, thanks, man. I appreciate that. You guys are amazing. Like I was watching it. Like I was watching Shakespeare's channel. It went from 100 to 10,000. I'm like, holy crap, that's sick.
That's a fact.
That's dope.
It's crazy. Like H, me and you had conversations off camera like years back where it's we were both talking about yo, I can't wait to hit that 1K mark. I can't wait to hit that 1K, and it's just it's crazy to look back. When did you drop your first album? For cats that don't know, some cats that don't know, just they don't know, but your first album, when did your first album actually drop?
95 actually. It dropped in 95. Man, I'm like, that's embarrassing to be saying oh man, my first album dropped. I was 3 years old then, so my first album dropped in 95. I was 3. Yeah, but that's the truth though. That's when it
95.
Dropped,
so that's
1995.
that's the heart of Far East Flavor.
Yeah, 4 East,
Francis,
Legit Misfits. Yeah,
Legit Misfits. That's the golden era of Pinoy hip hop.
oh yeah.
That's dope. And what was the hip hop scene like back then? I know Philippines is one of the places in Asia that embraced hip hop from the early days. But
Yeah.
what was the scene like in the Philippines in the mid 90s?
Man, there was no really there was no hip hop. It's we all hung out in this place called Mega Mall. and we used to get in this big ass fights with all the like metalheads and the punks and all that shit. But I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's no internet, there's no social media,
Yeah,
so
facts.
yeah, that's crazy.
Facts.
But like every Saturday and Sunday, we'd be down in Mega Mall just fighting. You know what I mean? Just fighting.
Like Mega
I
Mall
remember,
Manila.
yeah, Mega Mall, like
Yeah,
SM Mega
yeah.
Mall. Yeah,
Dope.
so like we would hang out at like all the hip hop heads. We would all be in the skating rink, and all the punks would be downstairs. And that's where all the gangs like started. We all started all that stuff. The
That's
OPG,
funny shit. That's
TBS, BBT, like all the gangs. We all started down there. You know what I mean? So like all the '90s hip hop that were there, they were all they were all connected with like all of that stuff. So when you mention like OPG and TBS and all that stuff, our names are always going to be mentioned with it, which is kind of dope. Aside from all the fighting, because I got hit with those like those belts with like the
yes.
sharp shit. Man, I got hit with those things so many times.
Jesus.
So, those things hurt. those. Hey, Blade is watching right now. I just want to say what's up to Blade.
Yeah, Blade. Yeah, a whole bunch of Blade was like the first cat in the chat. Like real talk.
That's a
Yeah, man,
He
fact.
was the first cat in the house.
that's my dude,
Um,
bro. Blade is like one of my boys. He sleeps at my house and stuff.
brap,
And
brap,
also,
brap.
it's like it's also one of my boys' like birthday. Dimsta. It's his birthday today. Happy
Oh,
birthday,
Dimps, my
bro.
boy. Happy birthday, Dimps.
Shout
Happy
out to
birthday,
you,
Dims.
Dims.
Happy birthday, Dimsta. For sure.
Man,
For
but I should be
sure.
like interviewing y'all because like watching you guys like do this reaction shit is crazy. You know what I mean? Like I know how hard it is because I did reactions and stuff. So like this editing shit is just crazy.
It's a
You know what I mean?
grind.
Like,
It's definitely a
oh
grind.
man, it's definitely a
But
grind. Like,
like to go like I can't speak for Vibe, but like to go from like in such a short time, like 2.5 months, from like 500 subs to
mm,
11,000 is pretty crazy. So it's like
yeah,
if you don't if you don't see progress in what you're doing after a certain amount of time, you gotta analyze it. Like, do I need to switch focuses? But to see that growth just makes it all the worthwhile. Like you're doing
right.
something right. You know what I
Oh yeah,
mean?
definitely.
Man,
That
it
is,
feels good for sure.
and it
But
ain't easy.
yeah,
You hit it right on the nose. This is not easy
No, not at
at
all.
all.
Not at all. I mean, like, oh man,
it's a grind. It's a grind
it
on
is.
both sides of it, on the music aspect. But like FFP,
Yeah, it's
how
a
did that
grind for
come to
sure.
fruition, bro? Like, how did that come about? Like, because like your whole clique and the people that you're fucking with, it's like your whole camp is on fire and everybody surrounded in your circle. It's not like one person leading the charge like most crews. You look at most crews on the come up, they always got that one cat who's at the forefront, but it's like it seems everybody that's down with your clique is literally all grinding it at the same time and pushing the next person in your group to elevate their game, their views, their subs. Like, how did that shit come about?
Um, well, the thing is, like, we wanted to plant like how the '90s were. Like, it's different now because, like, in the '90s, bro, we all tried to push everybody. You know what I mean? Like, we don't just want one hip hop clique to be just popping all the time. So my my mindset is like I want everybody to be popping. You know what I mean? Like, of course, our main focus is Easy Mill, but like there's more artists in FFP. So what we try to do is like we're focused one on like on Easy Mill, but now it's like Easy's doing his album right now, so he's on a break. So the other artists have to fill that slot. So
Facts.
FFP doesn't die. You know what I mean? So like I mean that's what really like the most important part of like being an artist. And I mean, like, really, it's like being an artist is just not. It's not just by yourself. You know what I mean? Like, you're in a like pretend I'm a hip hop artist. So like, if I like a certain artist, I'm gonna promote your ass. You know what I mean? It don't matter if you're in my clique or you're not in my clique. I just listen. I like listening to
Facts.
music, good music.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not gonna see me in social media like sharing shit music because that's not my thing. You feel
Yeah.
me?
Facts. Facts.
Like if you want me to share something, I'm gonna listen to it. If I like it, I'm gonna share it. If I don't like it, I'm not sharing it. I mean, like I'm straight up. I'm a straight up person. I mean, I don't feel like I have to lie or be plastic or whatever the fuck you call that shit. But like, you know what I mean? If I don't like your shit, I don't like your shit. I'm not sharing it. You know what I mean? But if I like it, then I'm a share it. You know what I mean?
No
Like to me,
facts.
it's all one click to me, bro. It's not just like FFP and whoever or Dongalo or whatever. You know what I mean? It's not clicks to me. It's like one family. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like to me, how I look at it is like Filipino music. That's what we're trying to bring up. You know what I mean? Like
Gang,
I'm
gang.
trying, yeah, I'm trying to get like the Filipino hip hop community to be known worldwide. You know what I mean? That's my target. I'm not targeting to be like Easy Mill or HBOM or Raining Sorrow to be like, popping and that's it. You feel me? Like I'm not trying to do that. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get all these Filipino hip hop artists to be known worldwide. You know what I mean? Because I mean, we all stand by. I mean, we're all Filipinos. Like, you know what I mean? Like
Facts.
that's what we
So,
want.
so in layman's terms, you want to make the biggest group of Wu-Tang Clan that has ever been.
Exactly, man. That's like a perfect what you gonna call it. That's a perfect.
Analogy.
Yeah, that's exactly. I mean, that's exactly what I'm trying to do. Bro. I'm not trying to get big. I'm not trying to be that. I'm trying to be like stay in the background and have
You don't
FFP
control
and.
that though.
But man, I've had my shine, bro. You know what I mean? Like in the
Facts.
'90s, like I
Facts.
had 4 albums, and none of my 4 albums ever was lower than triple like platinum. You know what I mean? Like so, like I've had my shine. It was fun. You know what I mean? But bro, I'm an old motherfucker right now. You feel me? Like I just want to see people pop. You know, I'm like when people pop, that makes me happy. When Easy pop, that made me happy. You know what I mean?
When
Like
Easy popped, that made the whole Philippines happy.
yeah,
Like real
you
talk,
know,
like facts. The first time I heard Panalo, like I'm pretty sure I could speak for like a million people that the first time so many people heard Panalo, they got goosebumps. And the ones
yeah.
that didn't are the ones that are gonna try and throw shots. But like
Hmm.
at the end of the day, like
Brother, I'm not from the Philippines, and I got goosebumps when I first heard it.
Yeah, yeah, man. Like it's a it's a huge accomplishment for the Philippines. It's not just for us. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like
facts.
it's a huge accomplishment for like I mean for all y'all to be reacting to any of our music. It's a privilege. It's not like a you know what I mean? It's like I mean if I don't see a Filipino reacting to my songs, I get hurt. You know what I mean? Like listen, I mean what we're trying to do is make y'all proud of us. You know what I mean? Like but nowadays like what's happening is like more international reactionists are reacting to our songs and less Filipinos, you know what I mean? So I'm like, I don't really know what's up with that, but I mean, it's
At the end
that's
of the day,
crazy to me.
at the end of the day, people that like at the end of the day, realistically, people aren't gonna react to music they don't fuck with. And if they do,
Yeah,
like they're
that's
doing
true.
it for the wrong reasons. So like I can't speak for anybody else, but like I live in the Philippines. I embraced Philippines as my home from fucking like the second I got off the plane here. Um,
Right.
so on my channel is like right off the bat, pretty much 40-50% Philippine artists, but it's Philippine
Yeah.
artists that I rock with. It's good music. Like I don't listen to what I react to prior to reacting, but like it goes at the end of the day, as long as the content's gonna be good, especially from Filipino artists. When Filipino artists are good, humble,
Yeah.
they Filipinos embrace you right off the hop.
Yeah.
Like,
True that.
um, but why the Philippine reactors don't react to more Filipino artists? That's a good question. It really is a
Yeah.
good question.
You know,
I
which
mean, I
I don't
wish.
understand why. I
Yeah.
really don't get that at all because me as a reactor, like HBOM just said, I react to shit that I fuck with.
Hmm.
Like if I don't mess with you as an artist, then I'm gonna leave you where you at. I'm not gonna talk about you. I'm not gonna talk shit or anything like that. I'm gonna let you shine. I'm gonna let you do your thing. But if I don't mess with your music, don't expect me to go ahead and react to it. There's
Yeah.
many people that they'll send me a song, say, "Hey Ray, go ahead and react to this," and then I'll see other songs that they've done just to see what kind of flow they got, just what kind of rapping it really is, and it's garbage. So I'm just like, I'm not going to fake that I like your shit just not to hurt your feelings, but I'm not going to use this platform to shit on you either. So I'd rather
Yeah.
just not react to you.
Like to me, like for me, honestly though, bro, like I don't care if people shit on my music. You know what I mean? Like I'm so sick and tired of like fucking listening to people and say like, oh shit, your song is dope, and then like, you know what I mean? Like I'd rather people be honest like with me. You know what I mean? Like if they think my music sucks, then I'll say it. I don't care. Like that won't hurt my feelings at all. Like after I've been in this business for 30 years, bro, like that shit don't hurt me at all. You know what I mean? Like be honest. I mean, like shit, if you don't like it, you don't like it. And if a reaction is like, I have fun watching reactionists, like honestly, like when they say like, oh, I don't really feel this one. I like that stuff. You know what I mean? Like I know, I mean, I don't really know if I watched somebody that said like they didn't like my shit. I'm not sure because I really watch like reactionists. You know what I mean? So, but if I ever come across like a reactor and say like, man, your music just sucks. You know what I mean? Like, I'd be like, hey, I'm gonna subscribe to your ass. You feel me? Like, that's nice. You know what I mean? Like Shakespeare's pretty honest with his reactions. You know what I mean? Like, and you vibe like when I watch you, bro. I just like you're all man. I'm like, god damn, this dude is
You can
like
eat a
all
bowl of
hyper.
popcorn watching Ray's reactions. Watching
Oh yeah,
Vibe
bro.
reactions, like you're gonna laugh your ass off. Like you're gonna laugh.
Yeah,
Like
for real.
And
like
all it took is my wife to tell me, stop forcing it and just be the same motherfucker that annoys the shit out of me.
Yeah.
I said, okay.
Like, when Mine and Easy's song Cultura came out, like there's a lot of haters for that song, you know what I mean? Like, but we was speaking facts, you know what I mean? Like if you listen to that song, I was saying my shit, he was saying his shit. Like
but it
I
was
was
facts.
listening.
Like you were preaching
Yeah,
facts. Like both sides of it. Both
right.
sides of it.
Like
How
he
did
was
you and E
the
come about? How did that like transpire? Where did that come from?
um well, it turns out that Easy is like my neighbor. You know what I mean? Like I mean he literally lives like 3 minutes away from me. And
That's dope.
my son actually like heard his music, and we didn't even listen to Panalo yet. He had me listen to Freeze and IDK, and he was like, Dad, you gotta check this dude out. You know what I mean? Like, and he didn't have a lot of
Facts.
subscribers then. He had like, I think he had like 65,000 subscribers, and Panalo was already out like, I'd say like almost a year before I
So
came
that was
in before
after
I came in the
the
picture.
that was after the Mark Beats then, yeah?
Yeah, yeah, after the Mark
Okay.
beat. So
Okay.
he
Okay.
already he already got some hits from, his 20. I
Yeah,
mean
yeah.
that had
Yeah, yeah.
like, 2 million whatever, but I hit him up. I hit him up. Actually, I hit Usher Tarek up, and because Easy's like a very shy person, he hangs out with, a couple of people and that's it. And so I had to go through channels to try to talk to him. But when we talked, we just had the same idea, and I was like, and I met him, and he's a family person. When I actually met him on the phone, he had his baby sister like on his lap talking to me, like FaceTiming me and stuff. And I was like, "Is that your daughter?" And he's like, "No, it's my baby sister." And I'm like, "Wow, all right, for a 22-year-old kid to have his little baby sister like sitting on his lap while talking to me." I'm like, "Damn, okay, so he's a family person." So that even turned me on even more
Yeah,
to
for
try to
sure.
help the kid out. You
Grounded.
know what I mean? Because like, yeah, I mean, this dude is like full of talent. I mean, like, there's no denying that. I mean,
He
like,
oozes talent.
yeah, he
Is there anything he
he
can't do
writes
well?
different. There's not. There's actually not.
It's
He's
crazy.
pretty dope. He's pretty dope all around. You know what I mean? He's young, but he
I've
knows
been
his shit.
preaching that ever since I've been reacting to Easy Mal. I've been preaching that.
Yeah,
Like, this boy can do anything that he wants, and nobody gonna stop this boy from doing that.
yeah, yeah. I mean, it's crazy, bro. Like, I was shocked when I met him because Panalo only had like, I think it was like 80 or 90,000 views, and I'm like, this shit, man, people need to hear this. So I talked to Wish Bus USA because I used to work for Wish USA, and I'm like,
You
man, you guys
guys
gotta
gotta
put
hear
him
this.
on. Yeah.
Yeah,
So like when
facts.
they heard it, I'm like, because Aaron, the regional manager for Wish USA, he was like, bro, we're full. And I'm like, no, you gotta check this out. So, when he went on, hey, 67 million views later.
Yeah,
And here we are,
Aaron's thanking you for pushing that one.
Yeah.
Most definitely. So everybody in the chat, we appreciate y'all. We're taking y'all questions. We're live here on the Shaky Vibe podcast with your homeboy HBOM. This is an interactive podcast. We take your questions from the chat and ask your questions to the artists on the podcast. Don't be shy. Throw your questions up in the chat.
Now I got a question before they start asking.
What's up?
80s, well, I would say 90s. OG hip hop rapper. That's the category I put you in. When I hear you, I hear a lot of old school. Like the shit that I fuck with hard.
Yeah.
What was your main to go to songs or tracks when you were in that? I'm going up. I'm gonna be a rapper. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, this is all me, bro. I'm going back to Cali. I'm going
I
back
don't
to
think
Cali. I don't think so. That's my shit right there. And then, I love LL Cool J. I think, like, without LL Cool J, I wouldn't even be a rapper. You know what I mean? Like, I think I have all his songs memorized. Like, I Need Love is probably like my favorite song ever. Like, I don't care like what kind of music comes out, but I don't know if you guys heard of I Need Love by LL Cool J.
Of course.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, that shit is banging. But and then I started mixing because I figured, like, when you become in this, or when you're in this business, you can't just have, like, one thing, like, so I was singing, I was dancing. First of all, I started as a dancer. I was a break dancer, so that's why people started calling me H-Bomb, because I was just called Sketch back then. You know what I mean? So, but when I started performing, I'd do backflips and start breakdancing while singing. You know what I mean? So they were like, "God damn, you're like a hydrogen bomb performing." So that's
H-Bomb, hydrogen bomb. I got you.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. That definitely makes sense. Got a question here from the chat. I'm gonna pull it up. From Prinexter Anthony. Question's real direct, straight to the point. What does H-Bomb say or think about that Dangalo diss track?
I don't really know what I think. Actually, I swear I didn't really hear the song until, like, people started messaging me about it. Like Andrew E called me up and he said, like, there's a certain song that came out that's talking about you and stuff, but he had it taken down. And I'm like, people take shots all the time. They got to do what they got to do. I mean, like, a lot of people took shots at Easy. A lot of people took shots at me. However, like, I guess the song, I think it was called like Seven Deadly Sins, if I'm not mistaken. And he just went in, like, a good diss track is a good diss track. You know what I mean? If you're gonna come out with a diss track, make sure it's good. You feel me? So it actually reaches the person. You know what I mean? You can't just, like, straight talk people with no flow, no changing of flows, one flow, and you're gonna diss me with one flow. That shit is not gonna work. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta do some stuff. And I actually heard it. I mean, like, he was talking, but I didn't really actually hear the song. I heard it from a reactionist, like Target reacted to it, and then
okay.
And then Showball D reacted to it. So, I mean, like,
so you didn't hear it, but you heard it.
Yeah. So when I heard it, it was already being reacted to. But I think like, when I spoke to Target and Showball D, they told me, out of respect, they didn't even mention my name. Like, Target didn't mention my name, Showball D didn't mention my name, because they were saying, like, I mean, like, they don't know why people would diss me. You know what I mean? Like,
especially when you're down with the Dangalo family.
Yeah.
Which makes it a little bit different as well. Like, so yeah. It didn't sever ties or anything like that, though?
No, I mean, like, you know me, bro. I mean, like, I got a song coming out on January 5th. It's a music video, actually. I mean, I might or might not have mentioned something about that shit. So
No, he
they
mentioned it.
got
He mentioned it.
a.
He
So,
definitely did.
you know, I mean, I'll show you what a diss track sounds like. You know
Uh
what I mean?
oh.
I don't. Yeah, I mean, like I'll say a few
All
sentences
people
here
have
and
to do is
there.
check your catalog, then they can hear what a diss track sounds like. Like,
Yeah,
it's not just one or two. Like, people don't even realize the track we dropped together was a diss track.
yeah. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you wanna do a diss track, bro, like a lot of people do diss tracks and all they do is like talk shit about, like I mean, like for real, like one flow, you're gonna do like pretend you're in a beat and you're just going that in the more in the more. I mean, like for real, like that shit don't work. You know what I mean? Like you got to get some skills when you want to go up and diss somebody. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. To me, like one flow MCs are not
They're
are
not
not.
it.
Nah, they're not it to me. You know what I mean? Like I mean, if you're gonna diss me, you're gonna diss easy. Like, try to step up, be on that level. You know what I mean? Like,
And that's what I always said because I watch a lot of battle rap, and
yeah,
these guys go back and forth with each other like literally they have an issue, like they're
hmm
about to go fight after. And
right,
if I hear a diss track that you're just using the same recycled shit over and over again, and you put a chorus in it, and then you do all this other shit to take away that you're not saying shit, like
right,
why even bother?
yeah. Like to me, bro, like battle rap is totally different. Like in battle rap, when you're on stage and you're doing your thing about battle rapping, that's different. You don't have to come up with a different flow or you don't have to change your flow. You just say shit all the time. However, the difference is when you come out in a song, when you do a song against someone, you're gonna diss someone in a song. That shit don't work. That's not battle rap anymore. You know what I mean? You're not on stage. You're actually recording.
And you're
So
writing
sound.
it, you're practicing it,
Yeah,
rehearsing it, like facts. Like I
sound
agree.
good.
I agree with that shit. Like I agree.
Yeah,
I agree. I agree.
I
I
mean, like
definitely
sound
agree.
good. You can't go on a diss track and fucking just say like one thing, sound like
Well, it's
the
true
all
because
the other
it's
stuff. You know what I mean?
generic. It's
Very
completely
generic.
generic. Like
Yeah.
I can write a diss track without switching flows in probably 10 minutes,
Hmm.
15 minutes. And
Yeah.
majority of the rappers and stuff that I talk to would probably agree to that and say, yep, 100%. But when you're flow switching and adding different elements in it and melodies and layers, then it becomes a little bit more intricate and you're putting more thought into it.
Yeah.
We got another question here from the homeboy Alan Passion. HBOM, are you on Easy's new album?
Um. Actually, what we did with Easy's coming up that or the album that's coming up is we didn't want any we didn't want any collabs in his new album. I wanted Easy to come up straight up, just like hearing all his shit by himself. You know what I mean? Like, because a lot of people don't know like what kind of talent he really has. You know what I mean? So, and with a lot of collabs in there, it's not really like for me, it's not really like a thing. You know what I mean? Like, I want people to really get to know him, get to know his music. Because I don't want people listening to like other people while listening to him. I mean, like collabs are gonna come regardless, but this next album with FFP and Virgin Music, we just want it to be like, easy mill. Here you are. You know what I mean? Like,
Front and
here's
center.
easy.
Bang,
Yeah,
bang.
front and
Yeah.
center. Listen to this shit. But
Yeah, I agree with that. A lot of artists like do that shit. Jay-Z's famous for doing that, not
Yeah.
really putting too many features on it because he wants the emphasis to be on him. And then he'll push
right,
singles where he does collabs and shit like that. So that definitely makes sense.
yeah.
Got another question here from the chat. What do you got to say to your haters? Again, I'm not pulling these like these are just questions. Like I'm going in
Oh
order of
no,
questions there. So like the chat ain't holding no punches. We love it.
man. Ask away. I don't mind any of the questions. Get personal. I don't care about that stuff. Like, what can I say about my haters? My haters bring up my algorithm. You know,
Facts.
I
That's
think I think my haters, our haters, they comment more on our shit than the people that actually like us. You know what I mean? Like, so, like, to all my haters, like, man, keep commenting, keep talking
Keep
shit. I
boosting your
love it. Like
plays.
yeah, boost my ass. You know what I mean? Like I mean, without y'all, like without y'all hating on me or hating on us, we wouldn't even be in our stage right now. You know what I mean? Because honestly,
Facts.
honest to God, like without them, bro, like we wouldn't get the views. They come back every 5 minutes and comment. You know what I mean? How bad we are, and I suck on Easy's dick, and you feel me? Like
Jesus
I'm
Christ.
riding I'm riding Easy's dick or whatever. Like without those comments, like I wouldn't even
At
be
the end
here.
of the
You know what I
day,
mean? Like
at the end of the day, when you get to a certain level, that shit's got to be expected. The diss tracks got to be expected because cats are gonna try and clout chase. They're gonna try and steal some of those streams, some of those views.
yeah,
So it's like it's gonna happen. And like back in the day, and you can still say it now. It's cliche, but it's really like until you get streams, views, plays, and all that shit. Like it sounds cliche, but if you don't have haters, you're doing something wrong.
yeah. Like I'm just thankful for everyone really. You know what I mean? Like what my main thing is like even if you hate me, you don't want to download my music, it don't matter to me, bro. Like make sure I mean like we're all under FFP. You know what I mean? Like our main focus is easy. I mean that's really our main focus. You know what I mean? His new album's coming out and I can't wait. You know what I mean? Like so while I'm dropping music here and there with Sony Music, it's just it's just like I don't really know what you call it. It's like I'm like a commercial, like before the main show. You know what I mean? Like I mean
That's
they can
so
talk.
humble. That's so humble
No,
for
I
you
mean
to
like
say that.
no, but I mean like you know what I mean, bro. I've had my shine, bro. Like '90s was a great year for me. You know what I mean? I wouldn't have what I have now if I didn't have any money. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Like I'm not poor by any means. You know what I'm saying? Like I mean like I don't really know if people know me or not know me. And honestly, I don't really care whether they know me or not, or whatever they say about me. It doesn't really matter to me that much. You know what I mean? Like I'm just trying to push like Filipino music to the max. That's really what I'm trying to do. You know what I mean? Like so if people dislike me for that or whatever they call me that I'm doing, it's all good. It's all good. You know what I mean? Like I have no hate for anybody really. Like I mean, if you start talking shit about me, I'm gonna clap back because that's just the way I am.
Facts.
So
Facts.
some shitty ass diss track came out against me. Wait, and on January 5, my song's gonna come out. It's called Purple, and I got something to say about that. I wrote that shit for 10 minutes, so
Oh,
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. Like fucking brap, brap, brap. Alan Passion's got another question. He's like, HBOM, do you have another album coming out? And when is Easy's new album set to drop? Because that's what I want for Christmas. PH, stand
Alan,
up.
well, first of all, like Alan Passion, he's probably like one of the best like followers
that's
or
a
friends
fact.
Facts.
that
That's a
for
fact.
Easy Mill. Like I don't really know if he supports me or not, but I know that he supports Easy heavily. And to answer his question, like I'm never gonna come out with an album. Like to me, an album is a total waste of time for me. That's my opinion. I mean, I'm not saying I'm right or wrong, but to me, an album is a total waste of time for me. You're gonna come out with 10 songs, and then three of those songs are gonna get promoted. The seven other songs are gonna get trashed. That's to me.
Singles.
Yeah. So to me, I'm gonna come out with 8 singles under Sony Music, and on January 5th, that's when my second single is gonna come out. But Easy's album is gonna drop. Our tentative date is March 4th. March 4th.
Brap.
Sorry, man. Alan Passion, Merry Christmas to you, bro. But his album's not dropping until next year, and hopefully that answers
That's
that
dope.
question.
That's dope. We got another question from actually my engineer in Houston, Texas, Isega Beats. Would you do a modern day remix to LL's Rock the Bells?
Ooh,
Oh man, that song. It's funny because I just watched that shit when M came out of that, and I was like, God damn, I got some goosebumps like watching that. While LL Cool J singing that song, and then M comes out. But like, bro, I wish I wish I could do that. But like legends like that, like LL Cool J, his songs are so damn expensive, bro. Like, and YouTube dropped that shit to like from 4 bars to 2 bars for for copyright. So it's gonna be hard to do that because honestly, it's gonna be so expensive just to try to like
Get
in
permissions
do a
and shit and
yeah
not get
permission do
copyright infringements and all that other bullshit.
yeah. So it's that would be like a total pain in the ass to do. I'm sorry, but man, it's like there's a lot of shit that goes on like a lot of people don't know about. Like because a lot of people ask me like, why don't you do a track by Francis M? You know what I mean? Like I'd love to, bro. Why don't you remake that song called Cold Summer Nights? I'd love to. But you know what? We can't get Cold Summer Nights. You know what I mean? We just can't. We can't use other people's music without paying for it. And that shit is expensive. RIP to Francis, but asking Pia to let you
Yep.
do can if you
Yep.
can, it's expensive, bro. Like especially now that he passed away, he's a legend. You know what I mean? Like trying to do his song is crazy. It's too much money, involved, and it's not worth it.
Agreed. I was thinking about doing a Kaleidoscope remix, and it's just when I was
Yeah.
speaking with PK about that, and he's just like,
Hmm.
he just told me flat out, he's like, honestly, dude, it's gonna cost so much that it's at the end of the day, it's not even worth it. Um, yeah.
Now
So
I,
we
I got
here.
I got one question. There's a song that you came out because not only are you a dope rapper, but boy, you can sing.
Yeah.
The song "Mom,"
Hmm.
I
I
heard that
saw
song.
that 15 times. I think. Like, where did that inspiration come from to make that track?
Well, like for people that know me like very well, like my mom raised me from baby to me, and almost 3 years ago she passed away. So, um, I mean, like it's just it's just one of those times where like that was probably like the toughest part, like for me in my lifetime to lose my mom like that. Like I was a mama's boy, you know what I mean? Like even when I was in my age now, when she got mad, I'd be all sweating and scared and shit. My mom was like 4'10", you know what I'm saying? Like, but when she gets mad, and you know how Filipino women are, they're like they try to punk you. They don't hit you. They just go like this, and you're like, holy shit. You know what I mean? Like,
That's so
and
funny.
when she passed away, I just wrote that song real quick, and because it's not really hard to write a song that's already coming out of you. You know what I mean? Like all the words I didn't care about wordplay. I didn't care about metaphors. I didn't care about any of that stuff. What I was talking about in that song is like how much I love her and how much I miss her. You know what I mean? And how much my kids miss her. And it's really like trying to tell people like while you have your parents with you or while you have your loved ones, make sure that you show them that you love them. So when you lose them, there's no negative thoughts in your mind, like if you did the
Hmm.
right thing or not doing the right thing, because it's not really hard, man. Like if you still have your mom, like wherever she is, just give her a kiss. You know what I'm saying? Like tell her you love her. I mean, like a phone call. I mean, like for real. Like it's gonna take you 1 minute, 2 minutes out of your
Yeah.
time
Fact.
to
Right.
call somebody that you love. You know what I mean? So like to me, that's just saying like love. Just show it to the people that you love. That's really it. That's what that was about.
Yeah, I agree. That was like the one I did for my mom was one of the easiest, but at the same time hardest songs I ever wrote. Like it
Yeah.
was easy because when you're in the groove, doesn't matter what you're writing, shit just flows and it's like clear sailing. But then to hear it after it's finished, it's like emotional because it's touching on your emotions and you're putting your emotions out for everybody to see. But then you also have something to look back on and listen to like keep those memories alive. And I love what you did, how you put the clips of your mom in the video and stuff like
Mm.
that. So like if you ever need that reminder or whatever it is, you're ever having a bad day, you have those things that you can play. So like,
Yeah. And at the very end of that, it's like she says, and like at the end of the song, it's like just by herself. It's like, see you later, alligator. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Just
So
like,
like, if you ever need to hear that voice, get that like
yeah,
reminder. Like, it's great that you did that. I didn't have those in my music video that I released, and I totally wish I did. But like, I've saved my messenger messages and stuff like that, and I've
yeah,
put them away and saved them. So like, I can hear them.
Right.
T-Mac, what's up, buddy? T-Mac's got a question in the chat.
T Mac.
Are we gonna hear more from Sky solo maybe? Because the collab with Michael Bars is one of the dopest collabs ever for someone at such a young age.
Actually, Sky and Raining Sorrow has a song that's being developed right now, and it's like we just can't bring it out because Easy's so busy, and he's the one that's making the beat for that.
got
But
you. Okay.
yeah, and like it's almost done, but our main focus is like releasing his album, so it's kind of on hold right now. So anytime we get free time, we go back to that song. And I know Glitchin's probably gonna yell at me again because I really want to let people hear just a little bit of it, but she's not even listening to me. So let's see. I don't know if like she'll probably get mad, but I'll let you hear like just a little bit of it. She can.
Yeah, all y'all tuning in, all y'all watching the podcast is about to get a little preview right here.
Like I don't really know if you can hear it or not. Hold up. Oh no, it won't play. Never mind. It really won't play. That's so weird.
What a
It really
fucking
and,
tease. That
and it's
dude,
probably like
that's against the rules.
hold up. Let me see.
I was about to go put my headphones and start reacting right now.
That's
Yeah.
funny shit. As a
Let
parent,
me see if I can.
how proud, not how proud, like when Sky first started doing shit and showing interest in it, I know as a parent that has a son interested in it, just the feels that you get, but the more progress that she's made, and when you hear what she's doing, explain that feeling as a parent that you get.
Well, the feeling is like it's crazy because like um because I love music, you know what I mean? And for them to love it as much as they do, it's just man, it makes me cry, you know what I mean? Like and my son hasn't even come out yet and he's better. He's better at everything, like than me. Like actually both of them are way better than me because Sky plays guitars. She plays the piano, like she can sing and play the guitar. She can sing and play the piano at the same time. And Kai's voice, bro, like when he raps, it's so deep, like a DJ voice rapping, and like he's probably the only person I know that can do Godzilla without, he can do Godzilla live. He can do like Lucky You live, but you know, he's just not. I don't know what it is, but here you go. I think I don't know. Tell me if you can hear it, okay? Hold on a second.
I'm leaning forward, but I'm wearing headphones. Hold on, let me listen.
All right,
Fucking, I'm such a retard.
here you go. See, it's really not playing. I don't understand why. Hold on. It's really not playing. I don't understand why. Oh, that's why. Hold on. I'm echoing. It's really not playing. All right, here you go. Oh, that's why. Can you guys hear it?
We can hear it.
All right, here you go. I'ma send you all through the session, so please don't confuse the lesson. Divide and conquer, line them all up in the loser section. I was born into a loving squad, but not to pull out that a line the bomb, a squad. Dr. Roger for the lenses, I just spit at you for heaven whenever you're slipping second. I know my first impression is where it's like I'ma get it.
That
Hold on, man.
God damn.
That's them.
Who helps her with her flow and syllable pattern, or is that all her now at this point?
No, it's actually like me, Easy, and her. Like we help like with with the patterns and stuff. She'll write whatever she wants to write, and then we'll correct it and just let it go. I mean, like she has it, bro. It's just like one of those things where she just has it.
Like
You know,
Philippines
so
needs to watch out, man. Like needs to watch out because like right now the young buck that's like on the come up, not so much on the come up anymore, but Tiffany Lay, and it's like when I hear Sky, I just I get excited for what's gonna happen in 4 or 5 years when it's just like game over time. Because like if her cadence and delivery is like that now with you and Easy as her writing mentors, like
yeah.
game over. Like it's that's just oh my god.
Damn, I want to hear the whole song, man.
We can't though, bro, because like, people will start recording it and stuff. I don't really
Well,
know, like,
facts. No, it's
so
cool. Like
I just wanted you guys hear the taste, like to
appreciate that shit for
see
sure.
what was
I'm gonna tell you, I
Again,
reacted to that M bars and Sky, and I was just like, "What in the hell?" She took the
check
show.
out.
She made M bars look like he was soft.
Nah, M Bars is dope, man. He's plus he's such a nice person, you know what I
he's
mean?
so
Like,
humble, so down to earth.
yeah, he's like he's
But
just
yeah,
super humble and he's super talented, you know what I mean? Like he
super.
produces all his shit and he edits all his shit. Now he shoots all his music videos. He edits all his music videos. It just
Fuck. So him and Easy Mill are just doing everything now,
yeah,
taking
it's like
over.
so our circle is like, I love our little circle. You know what I mean? Like with Ren, like Ren's about to drop his music, his next song too,
Yeah.
and that song, oh my God, bro.
I
Like,
can only imagine. Like what I love about Tagalog is because not many international languages can get away with this, but Tagalog's one of those languages when you're in the pocket and you're riding the pocket of the beat, Tagalog sounds so fucking dirty. Like
oh
when
yeah.
you when you spit Tagalog properly, the cadence flow delivery is just one of those language that's just like it fits the pocket of the beat perfectly, and Balasubis Ren has that flow where when he just it's like he's playing double dutch, he's just skipping along to the beat, going in and out of like the melodies to the the double flow, the single time. Balasubis is one of those cats that's just like fucking mind blowing. But your whole clique is like that. Everybody you fuck with is like that. Like you're like that. Your daughter's like that. Easy's like that. Bars is like that. Ren is like that. So it's like your whole team. And then I'm not even talking about like Dips, Blade, and the other cats in your clique. Your whole camp is spitters.
I mean, it's like what I really want to do is like I want to put together like a whole like roster where everybody can spit and sing and I want to change the game, bro. I want to change like
You are
how
doing that already.
how
You're already doing
Filipino,
that.
but I mean, but that's really, it's important to me. You know what I mean? Like, because there's a lot of rappers out there. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of good rappers. So, however, there are rappers that are, they got one bullet. You know what I mean? And I don't want to be a part of that stuff. I mean, I give them respect because I really don't. Because but they'll never be in my clique. They'll never be in my circle. They'll
Yeah,
never be in
facts.
my. You know what I mean? Like, I want some good stuff, and there's a lot of good like artists. But my next song, I'm gonna give you guys a taste of it, just so it's coming out on January 5th.
Oh God.
I look. I'ma do this one time for all you fruity fairy bitches that keep flapping your gums.
Blah, blah,
Oh, all
blah.
One
right.
sign for your
Shit.
motherfucking mind. I put the G in drugs and now you know I keep a gangster. I'm the one who calls the shot, you know I keep the paper. I'ma tell you the reason why all these people hate you. Don't just try to my plate, you can watch me eat with anger. Call
No.
it ambulance because you're fucking keep that.
All right, but then I'm gonna skip to the second verse, just so it's gonna be in Tagalog though, and I know
I don't care.
Shakespeare will like the cadence of it.
Remember day because my
Here's the hook.
Vessel one of us, I won't be sitting at the vigil. You end up messing with my family, then I'ma hurt you. Kapal na mukha na gamitin sa akin ang titig mo. Tagalit na maitaway, maisugutin makitig ko. Pupunan ka na unan sa akin titig mo. Malamang sa titig ko, may
Oh, that flow is retarded.
Oh, that flow cut through that beat like butter. Oh
Yeah,
my
that flow is retarded. Like no
God.
cap, we're not gassing it because you're on the show and shit like that. But like real talk. Like we all everybody in the chat. I speak for everybody. We all want to hear that, and we're looking forward to January 5th.
I'm gonna let you hear this one part though, because this one part is like one of my most favorite parts.
Yung mga nakamasid, akala ko ba may mga fake logo, sobrang mo fake logo, at least kung ang perfect, swerte kumalis mo ko. Uy, dami ko nakita, mga parabola, sana di bago na, sa dami na ba ginagawa, bakit na yung kinabisa ko na, dami ko tira, ikatitig na detalye, kaya ko pa rin imagipula sa parte na,
There you go.
Yeah, the flow
So,
switching, the cadence, the subtle changes, like it's crazy. It's crazy for a person that's been in the game for 30 years, but to even hear some of the progression that you're elevating your game to as an artist and some of the elements
it's crazy for a person
that you're
Sorry about that.
incorporating into your flow over the last year and a half, even 2 years, you can hear the progression in you as well. Which is crazy. And I think that goes back to what I said earlier, where everybody in your camp is pushing each other to just push more fire. And I think that like everybody's pushing each other to just one up their last track. And I got to go back to that. Like, because the way you were spitting a year and a half, 2-3 years ago to what you're dropping now, there's elements that weren't there, and it's just like, fucking really? Yo, really?
Well, I think, bro, like, I don't know, because I've been in the game for so long, and like, I can't just take it for granted. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm not gonna come out with something good, why even come out? You know what I mean? Like, I mean, that's just my thing. I don't want to get embarrassed with my clique. Like, Easy Mill's dope, you know. Raining Sorrow, Sky, fucking, then Michael Bars is there, and then Ren is there, and Ren is a totally different like animal, bro. Like
Completely,
you know what I mean?
because he can do him and Easy, like is there can I ask, is there a Ren and Easy coming in the makes or something soon?
Yeah, that's supposed to have been done already, but you know, I wanted to concentrate on Easy's album, so you know, we're gonna put that one on hold, but that's definitely coming. And when that shit comes out, bro, like
when that comes
I
out,
don't
the
even
clubs
know.
in QC are gonna go fucking bonkers.
Yeah. Like, you know, of course there's gonna be haters, which, you know, that shit never goes away, but you know, but in the back of their minds, bro, they can't do what they do. You know what I mean? I can't even do what they do. Like
Oh, it's
they
retarded. It's
they
retarded
are
how
it
they
is
both
retarded
go
though, bro.
from like the melodies and just the switch
Mhm.
to the double, like there's no breath, there's no gasp for air. It's just like, okay, I'm gonna shift it from first to fifth gear without any pause, without nothing,
Yeah.
with no warning. And it's just, and they both do that. So that's why I said like both of those cats are different but very similar with certain aspects of their music that then would sound
Right.
like dope on a track, along with Ren. With Ren and One Thugs, I think as well would sound dope on a track as well.
That would definitely be a dope like collab right there. Ren and One Thugs, you know what I mean? Like I don't know, man. I'm just praying like, you know, everything works out well because I mean Ren is crazy. Like if you don't want to be in a track with Ren, there's only one reason why you don't want to be, because you don't want to get eaten. You know what I mean? Like
Facts.
He'll eat you up. And
Facts.
when you go on a track with him, you better get your A game going, because if you don't, he's gonna eat you alive, bro. Like straight up. I mean, that boy. It's just like when you go on a track with Easy, man. You better bring your A game.
Well, when you go on a track
You
with
know?
Easy, it's like going on a track with M. Like you got to be
Yeah.
specific on
That's a fact.
where you're gonna place him on that track, because whoever's going after Easy, like you got big fucking shoes to fill. Like you
Yeah.
like it's easier said than done. What can we expect? Like shows, stuff like that. What does HBOM and FFP got in the making as far as the fans watching, wanting to be able to potentially see you guys on stage performing and stuff like that? What can we expect for in the coming months?
Well, first up, we just signed a contract with Jägermeister, so the
Brah!
beatbox challenge that's gonna be released by Jägermeister. So a lot of MCs are gonna go on that because there's some good prizes like 30,000, 20,000 pesos for like
Bang, bang, bang.
and that's gonna come out next year, I think, like in January. So yeah, so Jägermeister is gonna come out, and then on February 11 and 13 we have a concert. We have a concert in LA and in San Diego.
Is that what you just
Um,
posted? Yeah, you just posted that a couple of days ago. I think I just saw
yeah,
like
I
the
just
flyers
posted.
of that. Okay.
Yeah, with Mac Entertainment. So it's gonna be like a festival with all of these artists. However, I'm gonna look at the posters so I can so I don't mess up.
I saw
You
that.
know
I
what I
think it
mean?
was
Like,
last night I saw that, or the day before I saw that.
mm.
Like, I think
Yeah.
you
So
just
while I'm
posted it like a
here,
couple of days ago.
I hope you guys don't mind. Let me just promote all that stuff that's happening.
That's what you're here for. That's why I kind of asked that question. Like, promote your shit. Everybody here that's in the chat watching are fans. So, like, me and Vibe are trying to ask questions that we think that they want to know the answers to. So, like, yeah, 100% promote,
Now, this is a
promote,
question that I want to
promote.
know the answer to. Your hoodie game is ridiculous.
Ah, there it is, bro.
Dude, that is just fire.
Yeah, it's
Facts.
PST Gear. So like me and Easy are under contract with PST Gear. So like all our gears come from there and they sell it. If you go to pstgear.com, they have like a page of Easy Mill page, all his stuff, and then HBOM page, all my stuff, like beanies, buckets, like our
That's dope.
hoodies, like mine says HBOM on it and his will say Easy on it.
Ooh,
But anyways, here's this concert. So February 11, 2022, it's a festival. It's a Mac Music Festival. So 12 to 8 p.m. That's gonna be like forever. Port of Los Angeles. It's in 250 South Harbor Boulevard, Los Angeles, California. That's on February 11. And then in San Diego, it's going to be February 13, also 12 p.m. to 8 p.m. Waterfront Park, 1600 Pacific Highway, San Diego. So the artists are going to be there. Like Easy's going to be there, Kyla, JR. Who else is going to be the Kiefer from TNT Boys,
Oh,
Francesca.
dope.
Yeah, Francesca. And then Froylan. Who else is there, baby? Darren Espanto is going to be there.
That's dope.
And
He's
then
dope.
Yeah, and of course my boys Dimps and Blade are both gonna be there.
facts.
Showing. I mean, I try to every time I'm in a show. Like if you're in my clique, bro, you're definitely gonna be in all of my shows. That's
Gang,
just how I
gang.
am. That's just how
That's how
I
you
am.
rock.
So and Dimps and Blade have been with me since day one, and I'm more into like, bro, if you got talent and you're a nice person, I'm gonna take care of you. You know what I mean? Like
Facts.
that's just the way I am. You know, people. I don't know how people look at me, but I mean, like a lot of people say like I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Whatever they think, I don't really give a fuck. You know what I mean? Like people that know me know me. They know my thing. They know what I do. You know, and if they've never been around me, then they'd probably say like, all right, he's doing this, he's doing that, he's not doing enough of this. You know what I mean? But if you know me personally, then like Blade. I don't know if Blade is still online, but
He's still. I just threw up
he.
one. I just threw up. He commented
Oh,
in the
okay.
chat. I just threw it up.
Like he could probably comment like how I really am. I mean, just don't piss me off, bro, because I'll X your ass. You know what I mean? I mean, like if you diss me or whatever you want to do to me, like you'll never see my stage. I mean, that's just the way I am. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't try to fight with people. I don't try to beef with people. However, if you got beef with me, I will X you. You know what I mean? You'll be a ghost to me. You'll never see my stage ever. You will never see it, and that's just it.
You hear
Just
that, haters?
be be nice. I try to take care of everybody. Like my whole team, like with Rez and Hazel and Usher and Glitchin. I mean, we take care of everybody, and they know that. You know what I mean? Like We all
People
talk to
that
all the fan
know
clubs.
you know that though. People that know you know that. Like at the end of the
Right.
day, people who don't know you don't know that. But like, don't poke the bear. Like plain and
No.
simple. You don't poke the bear. You poke the bear, like you're gonna get poked back, and the poke's gonna be a lot harder coming from the bear.
Yeah. Like, I mean, like, you know what I mean? I don't mess with people, bro. All I really do is I just try to help people. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I really do. I just try to help people. Like, if you need help and you're genuinely like a nice person with talent, I will help you. You know what I mean? But don't come up to me sideways. You know what I'm saying? Because I'll flip you over. You won't survive in my world. You know what I mean? Like, just just straight up. Like, I know a great man once told me, you know what I mean? Like, hey, man, just take the L. You know what I mean?
Facts.
And don't.
Facts.
I mean, it's better. You know what I'm saying? Like,
It's not too
just take the
often I
L.
take. It's not too often I take people to take the L, but
Yeah.
in recent month I've told a couple people just take the L. Dom Gloria's got a question here. Easy has done Eminem's live cover twice. Does that mean that there's potentially something there where they might be working together?
Um, I wish I could lie and say like there was. You know what I mean? Like, but I mean, like getting a collab with M is probably like one of the most hardest things to do in the world. But we're not closing our doors. We're signed with a big label. But M is M. He's like, he ain't just
M is
gonna go
M.
on a collab.
M is M.
Yeah,
Hey, you
M
can't
is
just IG the man and be like, "Hey, what's popping? Can we do a collab?" Like that doesn't work.
yeah. It
Doesn't
doesn't
work
work like
like
that.
that.
You know, we're speaking we're speaking of $1 million collabs here. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
no doubt, no doubt.
yeah, like,
Um,
I mean, there's a lot of people that don't really understand like the music industry, like, like, because I think when people hate on Easy, they don't hate on Easy, they hate on me. You know what I mean? Like, why doesn't Easy do this? Why doesn't Easy do that? Why doesn't Easy do this? Why doesn't he go on TV? Why doesn't he go on Oprah Winfrey? Why the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, why doesn't he have $1 million? I mean, like, and I don't even know, like, HBOM, why are you not doing this for him? Why are you not doing that for that? You know what I mean? Like, a lot of people don't understand what the fuck goes on in the real world with music. You know what I mean? Like, why doesn't he have a collab with Jay-Z? Why doesn't he have a collab with Drake? Are you fucking kidding me? Like, Drake would cost like $700,000 to be on a track with, first of all. You know what I mean? With Eminem will cost at least $1 million.
yeah,
So,
facts,
you know what I mean?
facts.
Like, I mean, like, Easy is doing cover of Eminem because that's his goat. You know what I mean? Like,
Facts,
that's his
facts,
goat.
facts.
And the
Speaking
reason
on
is it's because he can.
speaking on what you just said with people don't know and people don't know, just being here and seeing what kind of promotion goes on with some of my friends in the game here and who some of their sponsors are. Is there ever the possibility of Easy maybe getting or doing something with Sam Mig, Fundador, Tribal Gear, Fubu, or anything like that? Because they like to get behind homegrown artists.
um, well, we're under contract with PSC Gear, so we can't do any clothing stuff until
Okay,
next
so it wouldn't be
year.
like Fubu and Tribal and that shit.
Nah, not until next year. And also, it's all business, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I know people hate on like money and stuff when people talk about money, but like, we'd love to promote. We I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? But we're not just gonna promote your stuff for free. You know what I mean?
Facts,
Like, I mean, hit
facts.
us up, and then if you have a business proposal that we like, then of course. I mean, we're not just gonna wear your clothes and that be the end of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, it
no,
just
exactly,
it just
exactly,
doesn't work that
exactly,
way.
exactly. No,
And people are probably gonna throw shade because of I said that shit, but that's real. That's real life. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, a lot of clothing people have hit us up. Hey, can you guys like be one of our artists? And I'm like, okay, send us the offer. You know what I mean? But they say like, well, we're just starting out. I said, okay, thanks. You know what I mean?
we'll
Like,
give
I'm
you
just
free, we'll
being
give you
kind.
fr- we'll give you free merch. Can you just wear it in your music video?
Yeah, I mean, like,
Where's the
I got
benefit for you guys other than getting
yeah.
a couple shirts?
Yeah, see, that's what I ask. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna like Easy's gonna wear your clothes, and you're a million people, 2 million probably gonna see you. Like, or when he sang Panalo, 67 million people saw your gear. What did we get? You know what I mean? Like
Facts.
me, I'm a little artist. You know what I mean? Like, I'll probably hit like 50, 100,000. 50, 100,000 people will see your shit. You know what I mean? Like, well, you gave me a shirt. Mm-mm. It is. Real
Facts.
life doesn't really work that way. You know what I mean? We gotta pay for everything. Like, we
See, and
don't
that's
do
one of the
this.
things that kind of gets me confused because I'm not a rapper. I'm not in the industry like that. I don't know none of that type of stuff. But I have common sense. You guys do this for
Like,
a living.
yeah,
It would be dumb of
yeah.
me to assume that you guys are just gonna start willy nilly just do shit for free for people, knowing that this is how you're making your money.
Hmm.
Like I will never hate on the person that signed a deal with Nike because I don't wear Nike. Like why are you
Right.
hating? This man is trying to pay the bills, and you're gonna subscribe and donate every fucking day $150.
I mean, a lot of people, like a lot of people don't understand that. You know what I mean? Like us artists, actors, artists, like I mean, this is our job. You know what I mean? Like, if you want me to work, like it's like working at Taco Bell or Burger King. You know what I mean? Like, you're gonna work for Burger King for free. Like, you're gonna flip some burgers and make some tacos for free.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, we sing to make money. You know what I mean? Like, that's our job. That's how we get paid. We go on concerts to get paid. Now, whether producers want to pay us or not, that's on them. That's their choice. You know what I mean? Like, they pay us to what they think we're worth. You know what I mean? Like, so, it's the producer's thing to, like, well, he's not worth it. He's not worth it, or whatever, like that. You know what I mean? Like, and that's like working at Taco Bell and, like, oh, by the way, I'm gonna pay you $1 per hour. You know what I mean? Like, seriously?
No, just come work for us, and you can get a couple free burritos every shift.
I will
I,
smack a chickmunk at
You know,
that
you know
shit.
what I'm saying? Like that, like that's what it is at the end of the day. Like
yeah, work for
it's
me
funny
for.
because it's true. Like don't worry, you won't be hungry. It's good. It's good.
Yeah, like the
Um,
thing that we get the most is like, hey, can you and Easy do like 2 songs? It's just 2 songs. It's for a benefit. Yeah, we
it's
understand
only
it's for a
6 minutes.
benefit.
It's only six
Yeah, it's
minutes.
only six
You
minutes, only
you
one
don't have to
song.
rehearse. You don't have to practice. Like
Yeah,
you don't have to put any work into it. No, yeah.
yeah.
People
I
don't
mean,
realize. People don't understand. They just think
you
it's
only have
fucking
you only
easy.
have to record it. You know what I mean? Like, you only have to
Yeah.
record it. Like, waste. I don't know how many takes you're gonna do, but it's just a 3-minute song. I mean, it's only Panalo and Cultura all
You guys know
together
it off
probably
by
has.
heart. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, you just get a cell
But
phone
that's what
standard
people
already.
think. Like that's the funny thing. That's what
Yeah.
people think. You guys don't rehearse it. You wrote it. You memorized it. I got a
Like,
question.
when
What's your favorite city or place to perform at? Like your go-to. Like if you could perform anywhere, whether it was back in the day, now, club that closed, you can reopen it. Where or what is your favorite city venue to rock?
um well, in the Philippines, it's probably like, I'm not even talking, like, it doesn't even matter. It's probably like the fiesta. Like the fiesta, like, I don't Vibe probably has never heard of the fiesta in the
What
Philippines,
city's
but like
fiesta though? There's a
like
zillion fiestas over here.
but I've been to like a zillion fiestas. So probably San Juan, bro. Like San Juan, Metro Manila fiestas. Like,
Oh, that would be
you know,
fucking lit. Like I'm sure Green Hills parking lot in that area is
oh,
just
oh my
bananas.
God.
Just
Oh my God, bro.
bananas.
And then the provinces, like, I love Bicol because my mom and my grandma's from Bicol. You know what I mean? So Davao, that's
Y'all
where my girl is from.
y'all from my
And my
hood? Y'all from my hood?
Oh,
Bicol?
that's right, bro. You're from Bicol. Yeah, like half of my family from my mom's side, they all live in Bicol right now.
Oh,
You
bang,
know?
bang, bang.
Yeah,
That's
so
dope.
like I love that place. I lived in Bicol for like 7 or 8 months. I started actually speaking that dialect for a while,
Where
but
where where in Bicol, if you don't mind me asking? Like Naga?
Legazpi and Albay.
That's where my home is Legazpi.
Yeah, that's where my
I'm
family's from.
That's dope. Okay, so now I
Yeah,
definitely
so
have to re talk. Now I have to definitely re look back into some of the things we were talking about before then. Okay.
Oh
I
wait,
bet
because I have another promotion to do. Like I'm I have
you
a
do.
we have
You
a
do.
we have a Philippine tour, by the way, on April. It's starting in April 22nd. The very first one will be Olongapo City, so that's Easy's hometown. So there's gonna be like a whole bunch of artists, but you know, Easy's gonna headline it, and then me, and then you know, little old me, and they're probably gonna get a lot more artists like involved, but you know, it's fully booked. There's gonna be four. So Olongapo City, Davao City, um, what's the other one,
Manila,
Bebe?
yeah?
Huh?
There's gotta be
Manila
Manila.
and Manila and Boracay. So there's going to be four cities that's
Brap.
confirmed already. So you know, and hopefully Shakespeare gets his ass together and puts
Well,
Bicol in there. You know,
I'm trying. I've definitely tried.
Hurry the
I've
fuck
definitely
up.
tried. If we do it, I think it's if we're able to make it done, it's gonna be on a Wednesday, or a
yeah.
Thursday. It won't be the weekend because the weekends are booked for you guys. Are you guys trying to bring out M Bars and Ren along with you for this?
No, Ren is definitely in all the whole tour. Ren is going to be included in the whole tour. And Boris is having a little problem with his visa right now because South Africa, you know, came out with this new variant. So
The
like,
Omicron or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
yeah, so his
So
country is banned from entering any country. So
so if that
he's
band leaves before the tour, Bars should hopefully, fingers crossed, be on your tour.
well, we can't even apply for his visa right now, bro, because
Oh fuck.
his visa like is like blacklisted to go to the
Yeah, he told
Philippines,
me.
to go to the
That's
US.
crazy.
You know, so
Oh
we can't even
God.
apply for his visa. So he's definitely not going to be included in that tour.
That's
Ren is going to
crazy.
be in the tour. So Ren is confirmed with the four cities in the Philippines. So Olongapo City, Davao, Boracay, and Manila. Ren is going to be
That's sick. That's sick. Do you have any say in any of the other artists that they might throw on the bill?
there. You know, and I
I'm not
think
asking
everything
for me.
has.
I'm asking just like in general, like period. Like, do you have say who gets or who you guys reach out to be on the bill to fill up the rest of the bill as opening acts in the cities that you're going to be performing in?
Yes, yeah, they have to go through us.
That's
Even
dope.
the
That's
even the
dope.
main artists, like the big artist that's gonna come up, it has to go through us. Since I mean it's our concert, so why not?
No,
You know?
I get that, but sometimes the promotion company or the event planners are the ones that kind of might have that, and they might have that in their back pocket. So that's lit. That's lit.
I'm gonna have to get a flight to go to the Philippines.
Like bro,
You
like Mac Entertainment is amazing. They're probably like one of the best production companies out there that I've
Mhm.
ever worked with, and I've been in this business for 32 years, and you know I don't say that I don't throw that around often, but this company is like legit. Like they're amazing. But you know, when people produce, they get their main artists, and you know, I guess like some artists they have a say on whether who to get after that and not who to get. We just want to be involved, you know what I mean? Like we want to be with people that we know that we're gonna have fun with. You know what I mean? Like we don't want to act like strangers. You know
facts.
what I'm saying? So I want people to be there that they're gonna bullshit with, that we're gonna bullshit with. You know what
Well,
I
yeah.
mean?
At the
Like
end of the day, do you want to like chill backstage or chill like back at the hotel and have drinks and party with people that are just like you don't rock with and vibe with, you don't gel with? So like, yeah,
yeah.
like facts, facts, facts,
So like
facts.
all the tours that we come up with, like in February 11 and February 13, you know, like we all talked about who the artists are gonna be there. You know what I mean? Like we want to hang out, bro. It's like it's a tour, but we want to hang out with all the artists. We want to make sure that
Facts.
we're cool with all the
Create
artists.
memories, man. Easy's first
Yeah,
homecoming tour, man. Like
yeah,
your first time back home performing in how long? So it's like you want to like you want to
yeah.
create memories, not just on stage memories, but memories.
You know, we don't want to be fighting with people. You know what I mean? Like we want to go have fun, make the people have fun. You know, and that's just straight up. Man, I love you. I love you too. Man, I'm Shakes. I'm so proud of you, bro. Like for real though. Like the what you did with your channel, it's bro. It's amazing. Like for real, it's
I
really amazing.
appreciate you, dog. On a real to real level, me and you have like low key people don't know but fucked with each other for a few years now. So
Mm,
like I appreciate that like greatly. I really do because like we were both we were both posting on the same time. I can't wait to get to
yeah,
100, 200 subs. So like
like
to see the growth of like of all that shit and just it's just everything and how it evolves and how the world works. It's just it's fantastic. I appreciate that, man. I
It's a
really do.
beautiful
I
thing.
greatly appreciate that. And I appreciate me and Ray appreciate you bars and
Facts.
like for being on this show. Like, you know what I mean? Like you don't have to take time out of your day to rock with us, to hang out with us. Like, yeah, this is an interview at the end of the day, but it's we call it a chill session because we end up shooting the shit in different parts
right.
of the world. You know what I mean? Like,
Facts.
um, we're
I mean, this
live
is like
with HBOM right now. Throw your questions in the chat. When's the next time you're going to be able to ask HBOM a question up close like this?
I like race questions when he asks me stuff. You know, it's fun. Man,
Ray,
everybody's up in here. Like Rude Knock's up in here,
everybody,
bro.
Everybody's in this
And,
place.
everybody's in
and
this bitch.
my boy Blade is still there.
Your boy
Man,
Blade's been here from day one, like since the first comment to two comments ago. Like he's here. He's here. Ray,
yeah.
the floor is on you. HBOM likes when you ask him questions. The floor
Come
is
on,
on
Yes,
Ray,
you
you.
want
hit
to
me
ask a
up.
I'm
Hit
gonna
me
sit
up with
back
that
and kick
stuff.
my feet up.
You're gonna kick your feet up. All right. This is one question that I've been wanting to know from the get. Your voice. Like I said on one of my reactions, that you got the most unique voice I've ever heard anyone have.
Hmm.
I think I compared you to a door to door vacuum salesman. You got that. You got that. Like legit. I can hear every word you're saying. Clear voice. Now, when you sing, it's completely different.
Right.
It just goes a whole other way with it. But that unique voice, I can hear it with a lot of people that I've listened to and doing this reaction stuff. Any features that you're excited about that you're going to
Um,
possibly be on or talking about being on?
you know what, bro? Ray, I actually haven't even thought about that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm really like honest to God though, bro. I'm like, I just wanna, I just want, I want Easy's album to come out. Like me thinking about like
We all do.
being on a, being on a track with someone. That hasn't even crossed my mind. I just, I drop music and man and pray that people listen to it. If they don't, whatever, it doesn't really hurt me that much. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? Like I'm really after like Easy's album. That's really what I want. You know what I'm saying? But my voice is just the thing with me is like I'm very old school. Like I don't I don't record and change any of my shit. Like so if I talk the way I do, like if I come out with my rap voice, that's how I'm gonna come out with it live. You're gonna hear me and I'm gonna sound the same exact way live and in my record. Like that's how I've always been, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
I mean, of
facts.
course sometimes I'm gonna run out of breath, you know what I mean? Because I stay on stage for 2 hours. Like I don't come out. When I perform, I'm on stage for like an hour, 2 hours, you feel me? So, sometimes I get tired with my old ass self, but I mean, but that's just me. Like I put my all in live concerts. I believe in making people have fun during live shows because they pay. You know what I mean? Like they pay to watch your ass, perform. Like to
Facts.
me, like I'll break my ass like performing for you. You know what I mean? Like I'll give my all while I'm in there. And that's just not talking shit. Like a lot of people that have watched me perform, they know me, you know what I mean? I'll tear that stage apart. I love performing live, bro. I mean, like even if you don't think I'm popular or not popular, you're gonna like me on stage. That's just I mean, I'm not like talking shit or
Gang,
being
gang.
conceited or anything, you know what I mean? Like you'll like me on stage. That's all I gotta say about that. I I work on that, you know what I mean? Like I appreciate when people come to my show. You know what I mean? You pay your money, I'm gonna make it worth it. Now whether my effort is good enough for you, then that's on you. You know what I mean? But to me, I'll give it my all to make your ass happy for being there.
Facts.
But
Facts. That's a
I can't
fact.
wait. I was just saying this the other day. I need to go to the Philippines.
Yeah.
You're not gonna want to leave, bro. I
You
keep
don't even
telling
worry
you
about
this,
it. You
Ray.
say you had a
I keep
couch.
telling you this, bro. I keep telling you this. You're gonna get pulled in as soon as you get off the plane. H, I know you're on a little bit of a time restraint, so I'm not gonna
No,
keep
you're
you too
good, bro.
much longer.
No, I
We
wanna answer all these questions. Like
we got
Rudnock
some
said, he had a
questions in the
question.
chat here. We're
I
gonna
mean,
go
unless
with
you're trying to get rid of me.
I definitely
Hell
not.
no.
I definitely don't want you leaving this fucking chill session. Marcus Ocampo asked HBOM, what type of artists do you guys usually work with when you're picking and choosing, I guess, who you're gonna fuck with or who you're gonna rock with?
Mark is my most favorite thing is like I want an artist that is dope. Like first of all, I want them to be dope, and I don't want them to have like a head bigger than a fucking bigger than a house. If he come to me sideways with a collab, I'm not even gonna respond to you. You know what I mean? So like, I mean, I just want nice people. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to work with people that think they're all that already because I'm not really into that. You know what I mean? When the people that we want to work with, we want to be friends. You know what I mean? Like, we
Facts.
want we want the same
Facts.
stuff. Like, for me, it's about Filipino music. It's not about anything else. I'm not trying to kill you in a collab. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want it to be a balanced collab. Like, if you give me a song and it sounds good, I'll listen to it. You know what I mean? And when it comes out, it's gonna sound dope. And I'm not gonna try to kill you in it just to embarrass you and try to make me look good. That's not the kind of artist I am. You
Facts.
know.
Rude Knox
But
got that next question. What's the hardest part of being in the music industry?
um, I think the hardest part really is like people make a mistake of trying to please people. You know what I mean? Like, so for new artists, the most problem that people are having is like they think they have to please people, and really you don't. You know what I mean? Like, if you love what you do, if you love what you do, whether people like you or not, you're gonna do it. You know,
Facts.
so hopefully you're not in it to try to please people. I mean, like, please yourself because that's important. You know what I mean? Like, if you don't like your shit, then you can't expect people to like your shit.
If you don't like your shit,
You
you
know what I
shouldn't be releasing it.
Yeah,
Or you
definitely.
just don't got fucking permission to release whatever you want from your label.
Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people release stuff and I don't really know if they listen to it. You know what I mean? Like, the fuck out of here. Like, you gotta listen to your shit. You know what I mean? Like, first of all, you gotta like it. You know, like my number one critique is my son. You know what I mean? Like I literally have songs that I have to change like 3 or 4 times over because he don't like it. He like, oh my god, that's trash. You know what I mean? Like, so
That's lit.
I gotta rewrite the verse. I have to get the beat like, like redone because he don't like it. And he's 19 and I listen to him because he listens to good music. You feel me? So like,
It's good that he doesn't gas you up either, and then you release some stuff that might be lacking.
nah,
He tells you the truth, tells you how it is. You know what I mean?
nah, he definitely does. Like my girl glitching, she tells me how it is. Like, she'll say like, it's okay, like that, then that means I gotta change something, you know what I mean? Like, but my son is just straight up. He's like, it's trash. The beat's trash. Your rhyme patterns trash. Your scheme, I don't even get it. It's trash. So, I gotta rewrite all that shit.
At the end of the day, I think more people should surround themselves with people and friends that aren't afraid to tell them the truth with constructive criticism. Like, don't tell your boy, oh,
Mm.
your shit sucks, but like with constructive criticism, like people are too afraid to tell you how it is, what you need to correct, what you need to fix to just enhance your flow, bring out your flow. Like people need to surround themselves more with people who are going to stop gassing them up and telling them the truth.
I
Yeah.
mean, but that
Like
you,
I told my boy Blade, I don't know if he's still here or not. He's
He's
probably
still
still
here.
here.
He's still here.
Like he likes to share shit on his Facebook all the time without listening to the track. You know what I mean? Like, bro, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? You're an artist. pick what you share on your page. People listen to it, you know, and
Mm-hmm.
people will respect you more. You can't just keep sharing songs that you haven't heard because you don't know if it's gonna bump or not. You know what I mean? Like if you don't know why are you sharing it? Listen to it.
Facts.
If you like it, share it. If you don't like it, don't share it. Like if I had a
Facts.
song, if Easy came out with a song and it's trash, I'm not sharing that shit on my page. You know what I mean? Like, and he's not gonna share any of my trash songs in his page either. You know what I mean? Like we're straight up, bro. Like if Easy don't like my track, he'll say it. Like Kuya, I don't like this. You know what I mean? Like I don't like that. I don't
Mm-hmm.
like this. So we'll change it up.
I gotta be selective of what I share. I got a lot of friends in the industry. We both have a lot of friends in the industry all over the place that like
Yeah.
I want to share everybody's stuff, but if I'm not messing with the beat, you're not in the pocket, you're off beat. There's certain eyes that are going to be watching it, and it's like I want to share your best shit, and I want the eyes to hear you at your best, not just because we're boys. Like I love you, we're
Yeah.
family and shit like that. But do you really want certain people? You want to lose fans because they're not
Yeah.
rocking with one track, and that first impression's now gone. Um,
Exactly.
it's tough. The homeboy Alan Passion's got a question. Who's your top 5 favorite rappers of all time?
Um, of all time. Wow. Okay. LL Cool J has got to be my top one. Like, you know, I grew up with him. Like, I don't care what people think about him.
Facts.
It's
One of
it's
the best
me.
battle
What I,
rappers of all time.
yeah,
Facts.
definitely. LL
Just
Cool
just
J
ask
is probably my
Cannabis.
top one. Yeah. I
Why you
mean,
bringing up old shit for, man?
Well, ask him what he thought about Cannabis. Well, ask Cannabis what he thought of LL's diss.
dude, L is just he's just dope. Like from
L.
battle to love rap and like he's just dope.
Everything.
You know what I mean? Like yeah.
He's
I
dropping
mean,
another album in the next coming months, man.
hmm
And there's talks that M might be in one of the tracks.
man, that would be
So,
awesome.
so we got LL.
And then of course M is gonna be in there.
Facts.
Got to.
You know, just the way he writes, it's crazy. Like I can't write like that. Like I don't understand how he writes like his shit. You know what I mean? Like it's so technical, bro. It's like look, I
Every
try
word
to
is
study like
yeah.
yeah, like man, it's just crazy. Like this new song that he came out with Dre.
Gospel. My
Yeah,
God,
I was
retarded,
listening to it.
retarded.
Yeah,
Listen,
I
I
mean,
listened to gospel and I thought I was going to catch a coronary. I almost had 2 heart attacks and a stroke. That motherfucker, there was bar after bar. I literally turned a 3-minute video to a fucking almost hour fucking reaction.
yeah.
Like,
I like
man.
if I were back to reacting, I'd stay away from that song because M's verse would take me forever to break down, and I probably wouldn't even
Facts.
break it down
Facts.
properly. You know what I mean? So, but like the way he writes, technical, his cadence, like the meanings of the
Everything,
songs,
man.
like
Everything.
everything is just.
Can you
You
believe
know,
we're
so
talking
that's
about this? We're talking about this of a guy who's been in the industry like 35 years.
hmm,
You know what I'm
right.
saying? Like we're 35 years later, we're breaking down the dude's last verse that he dropped, saying, "Can you believe it?" Like
Yeah.
we like
Fucking, it's nuts.
You know, I
there's
like
two.
NF. I like the way he delivers. I like you know it's very intriguing to me that you know when he does like any of his songs he doesn't curse. You know, and then
Michael Bars,
Facts.
just like
yeah
Michael Bars.
yeah. But Michael Barr's curse is like a motherfucker though. But you know that nobody knows about that. But in his songs he doesn't curse, which it's kind of dope. You know. And of course, I got to put Joyner Lucas up in there because, like,
Brap,
Joyner Lucas is
brap.
become like a
Monster.
baby goat himself. Yeah, man. Like,
Oh, yeah.
man, that boy is crazy. And I don't know how many is that, 3 or 4. And then Logic. You know, it's funny because like everything that my top 5 is in like the Eminem circle. It's just I like writing. I like flow changes. I like technical. You know what I mean? So I guess that's why I like stuff like that. I mean, if I'm gonna add on to that, I'm gonna add Bone Thugs and Harmony just because of the melody.
The
You know what I mean that they
longevity.
put out. Yeah.
No auto tune,
Nah.
dope ass melodies.
Yeah.
Like I like the fact that like you can ask 100 people that question, and you're probably one of the only cats who's gonna have old school and new school artists on it who's from the old school. You ask
Yeah.
most people in our age demographic, and I'm pretty much guaranteed, minus maybe Kendrick, some of them are not gonna throw artists from this gen in their
Yeah.
top five. It's
My top
very,
five doesn't
very,
have
very
anyone
rare.
from this generation.
That's what I'm saying. So it shows how you're a different cat altogether, because like
Yeah, I mean, like,
your top five is dope, but outside of the box of what majorities. A couple artists will be there. You ask a bunch of young bucks coming up, your last three, a couple of them will probably be in there. The old cats,
yeah.
the veterans, the OGs, the first two will be in there. So the fact that you have that mix in there just speaks volumes of the artist and person who HBOM is as well.
Ah, man, I totally forgot about Scarface too. He's got him. I don't know where to bump
Oh,
off of that though.
Scarface is fire.
But
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not just gonna throw like people's names on there just because I was in their time. I mean, like, I'm really after, like, I'm technical, bro. Like, I wanna listen to technical shit. I don't wanna, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, NWA was cool, but there was nothing technical about the way Eazy-E raps. You feel me? Like, I'm easy and I got bitches galore. You may have a lot of bitches, but I got much more. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing
Yep.
technical about that. You know, I mean, and the songs were dope. Cruising down the street in my 6'4", jocking the bitches, smacking the hoe.
Smacking
You know
the
what I mean? Like,
hoes.
dope. They're nice to
Facts.
listen to. Not technical at all. You know what I mean? So I can't
And
throw
then
them in
you
my
then
top
you then you
10.
bring in. It's funny you're saying Easy E, because he's the dude that brought Bone Thugs into the game.
That's a
And like
I
when you
fact.
know.
think of when you think of flow switching, and you think of like switching it up, like they kept it real to the Midwest, but not only keeping it real to
Right.
the Midwest, like their harmonies and flow switching, like back then, who
Bro,
did
it's
you have?
crazy.
Who did you have? Twista and Busta Rhymes and Bone Thugs,
Twista.
and that was pretty much it of the
Yeah,
flow
because
switching and fucking.
Eminem didn't even start doing his flow switches or anything
Yeah,
until
until later.
recently.
Yeah.
Because now,
Like,
before, Eminem was doing kind of that type, but he was being more lyrical than most. Like my top five is a mixture of everything: storytellers, lyrical, but my shit is lyrical. My main
right.
go-to music that I listen to is if you ain't got bars, schemes, doubles and triples, and crazy ass cadence and flow, I ain't
Get the
fucking
fuck
with
out
you.
of here.
Right.
Get out of
You know
here.
what's funny? Like, Shakes was doing that, like, talking about like cruising down the street in my 6'4", jocking the bitches. And then we go to Bone Thugs, like, God bless you, working in the pain too, heaven, following. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's totally different. Like, and he's the one that put up all
Completely
that shit.
different.
Like,
Completely
the
different. But
melodic.
Easy E heard that shit back in the day and was like, yo, these guys are
Yeah.
fucking lit.
Hmm.
Like these guys, each member in an 8-bar verse will flow switch 3-4 times.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
easy.
In an
Like, just
era
that.
where there was no flow switching. In an era where nobody flow switched.
I mean, just that verse alone, that part where Bone Thugs is like, God bless you, worked in the plant to heaven, follow the Lord in 24/7 days. God is super brave, even though the devil's all up in my face, but keeping me safe and in my place. I mean, like,
You just did
if you're not,
you just did 3 flow switches.
yeah,
Yeah, that's a
like
You just
fact.
a
did
lot of
3
people,
flow switches.
I just
a
want to
lot of
tell you
people
guys
don't
that
know
right
that.
now, my wife is probably having a heart attack because Bone Thugs and Harmony is a favorite.
And Bone
They're
Thugs is
lit.
tough. I love,
They're so lit.
like,
They're so dope.
and
An artist I used to manage in Cleveland, like before I moved to the Philippines, like I'd say about 10 years ago, his uncle was one of the producers on East 1999.
nice.
He
Wow.
produced, I think, 3 or 4 tracks off of that. I don't remember which ones. And so like when we were in Cleveland, like going to these dudes' houses and seeing their fucking like platinum plaques and their fucking gold albums on the wall was a little bit surreal, to say the least. In the
Hey,
heart
Ray,
of
I
the
gotta
ghetto.
tell you, something about Bone Thugs that your wife is probably gonna love. Something that I'll never forget in 1996 when they were in the Philippines. And since Bone Thugs was signed in with EMI Music, and I was also signed with EMI Music, so Bone Thugs came to the Philippines in 1996, and and we did Crossroads together. You know what I'm saying? Like in one of the SM shows. So like things like that I'll never forget. You know what I mean? Like performing with Bone Thugs and
Yo,
Harmony,
man.
and then opening up for Usher Raymond, like in a TV show. Like, we were doing Nice and
Was that
Slow, and
the mix? Was that the mix?
yeah, the bass mix, yeah. So like, you know what I'm saying? It's dope. Like I also performed with Usher in Singapore though. So I've been
That's
with
sick.
I opened for Usher
That's
Raymond
awesome.
3 times already in the Philippines,
That's lit.
Singapore, and Indonesia. So like,
Ooh.
I think those are the perks of like being an artist, and also with Kobe and Shaq. When they were in the Philippines, I was their opener. Like, you know what I'm
That's
saying? Like,
litty like a motherfucker.
yeah,
Um, with Bone coming to the Philippines, I'm going back to what like I was gonna say this before Alan dropped it in the chat, but it's in the chat. Like with Bone having such a big influence in the Philippines, is that where Mo Thugs Philippines transpired from? Do you know?
I'm not really sure. Like, I know they're affiliated. Like I like B and K, man. They're tough, bro. Like I don't know. I don't know really what's happening to Mo Thugs right now, but they're probably like, I love B&K. Like I listen to their shit like all the time. You know what I mean? But I
Yeah,
know they're affiliated. I know they're
yeah.
definitely affiliated because they have like a video together. You know what I mean? So
Mo
like I
Thugs
know
just
B&K
dropped a
and
like 2 years ago. I think they dropped like they dropped another track like a
yeah,
G Funky cruising track.
yeah. I really don't understand. Like people are trying to retire already, man. If you got it, you got it. You know what I'm saying? Like
I've retired
yeah, just
twice.
go. Did you?
Yeah, man. And then when I moved back to the Philippines, I performed. My buddies got me on stage, and I was like, "Okay, fuck that! Like, I love it. It just rekindled that fire. Throw out a track like 70,
Right.
100,000 plays later. I was like, okay, I'm gonna start pumping out some more music again. And then we
Yeah.
collabed. Like, it's just like,
See, I was pissed off at you, Shakes, when you put out that freestyle a couple of days ago. I'm like, why the fuck is he not putting out this shit every week?
I don't like it. And that's
But
like
if you don't
the
like it, it don't matter what you like.
I'm my biggest critic, and a lot of my shit. I have probably about 100 tracks right now that I haven't released because I don't like them. I still write
All
and
right.
record.
Well, do I get to ask you guys a question?
Sure, of
Yeah,
course you do.
definitely.
All right. I got maybe 2 questions. So why did you guys put up like the Shaky Vibe podcast?
You want the long version or you want the short version?
No, I just want a short version because I got a follow-up question for it.
All
Okay.
right.
For people like M Bars, for people like Clip Monster, for all these underground rappers, singers, whatever, to give them the light that they deserve. That's the main reason why we're doing this.
Okay. Yeah, that's
Like, I'm
that
not gonna say no if Eminem asks to be on.
right?
He will
But
be on, but it's just like what we're doing with our pages. I mean, I can speak for me. I could kind of speak for Shakes. That's the main reason why. That's why you don't see a lot of Eminem reactions on my page. You don't see a lot of that. You see more underground people because I love music. I was born with it. I'm born and raised in Brooklyn, New York, where all we had was hip hop around us.
Right.
So I love it so much. I'm like, yo, these underground people are so fire. Why are they not out there more? Why they're
Right.
not like at where fucking Lil Pump and all these people are? It never made any sense to me.
there's
So I
that, but
said,
then it's
instead of
also
talking
like
bitch about it, do something about it. That's
me
my
also
reason.
me being an artist in the industry, vibe knowing the music, breaking down the music. It's about connecting, growing a brand together, and putting a platform together. So in the future, the artists on the come up before they blow, they have somewhere where they potentially can showcase their music. So it's about us building a brand and trying to do something for the culture and allow in the coming months, coming years, giving people that avenue where they can plug their shit, promote their shit, whether you're in the
Hmm.
Philippines, whether you're in the States, it doesn't matter, helping to grow your fan base. And being in the music, being a part of the music, understanding the music, Ray understanding the music, Why not?
I guess my next thing is not like, I guess it's a question, a suggestion. I mean, I don't know how you guys will take it, but um, so why not do this instead of like creating a new podcast channel, right? Why not go like every other thing? Like you guys put it on your guys' channel. Like maybe 1 week put it on Shakes and then 1 week put it on Vibe channel instead of like creating a new one. Like so you don't have to like this one will take forever to whatchamacallit, to monetize, right? Like I'm just talking business now, right?
No,
So
you know, no. We've thought about that, but my main focus with it is with more guests that we have on our podcast and more people that we have that want to join us and want to be a part of it. The numbers will come.
right.
At this moment, I'm not really worried about it. I don't know about Shakespeare. I'm having fun interviewing the people that I react to, that I fuck with, that I listen to. That's
Yeah.
enough payment as of right now for me. And it's just something that this is a community. Like a lot of your followers is a lot of our followers too.
Yeah.
So
No,
the
for sure.
community is so tight that we're gonna get love no matter what. And the
Yeah.
numbers are gonna be there. It's more of giving that opportunity to people that don't have that avenue to go to. We
Hmm.
got you no matter what you guys need us to do.
No, I get it. I totally get
Sky's
it.
in the house. What's up, Sky?
Man, she's
Shout outs to Sky. Shout out to everybody that's been rocking with us, that's been vibing with us, that's here.
Facts.
What you said, definitely me and Vibe have talked about off camera and stuff like that. And we both thought about that, and it don't get me wrong, it's not that it hasn't crossed our mind for sure, but if we were to switch focus from this now to doing that, some of it's also watching something grow and building something from the ground up. So like in a
right.
couple months, if we're still in the exact same spot where we are now, well, that's when my business background and my business aspect's going to kick in and be like, maybe we got to switch focus, think about rebranding, thinking about like keeping it like you said. But as long as there's growth, then
Right.
there's forward progress. When there's no more forward progress and you're stagnant, that's when you need to rethink and replan. Because yeah, of course, at the end of the day, it's all about monetization. It's all about like obviously putting in work. You deserve to get paid for your time and all of that stuff.
Hmm.
But if we're able to put cats that have 1,000, 2,000 subscribers on their channel, and we're able to give them 5, 10 more from them being on the podcast, well, we've given something back to them. We've helped them a little bit. And as this channel grows, and as the we could have 100,000 subscribers tomorrow, but if you don't have active subscribers, those subscribers don't really mean nothing because they're not doing anything for your channel. So we're just trying to grow a brand. We're trying to give back to the community. We're trying to do something for the community that we love, that we're involved in, that we're rooted in, and hoping that something can come out of it, or we
Yeah,
can give back to the culture a little bit.
just a little bit.
Do those freestyle Fridays and have cats come on and show off their talents and stuff like that.
That's a fact.
We got another question from the chat from Prime Nexter Anthony. How do you feel about Dongalo?
Mm, I mean, like me and Andrew are pretty close, so and he owns Dongala, so um, I don't know, like Blade, like one of my boys is like, I guess like he's called like Sundalo ng Dongala, which is like an army of Dongala or whatever. I don't really have any problems with them. I mean, like most of them are pretty cool. You know what I mean? Like we're in a different wave, like with about music. But Andrew E is like really one of my boys for the past 30 years. So
Yep,
like,
facts.
I don't know. I just like I can't comment on like everything that they do. Like I'm not gonna say like I agree with everything that they do. You know what I mean? Like, and at the end of the day, it's like it's business for Andrew E. You know what I mean? Like, So props to
Facts.
him. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever floats their boat is, whatever. Just keep my name out of your motherfucking mouth. That's it.
Brap,
Facts.
brap, brap.
There's another question by Shira Nabs. If you want to go pick that one up, because that was one of my questions that I had.
It's there. It's there. Why do you concentrate on Easy so much instead of yourself?
Um, I don't think I just concentrate on Easy like by himself. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I love Easy's music. You know what I'm saying? Like, and a lot of people don't realize this. Like, me and Easy have a crisscross contract. So I manage him as an artist, and then he managed me as an artist. And a lot of people don't know. A lot of people don't know that. And I guess a
Seriously,
lot of
that's
people.
fucking dope.
That's crazy.
That's some dope insight right there. So Easy helps manage you and you manage Easy. That's lit. That's
Yeah.
smart.
So, and a lot
Smart
of people
business.
also don't know that there's 5 people in the management, or is it 6, baby? So it's Easy, me, Hazel, Usher, and Glitchin. So there's 5 people that's in FFP that manages like everyone. However, me and Easy, our contract states that, I manage him as an artist and he manages me as an artist. And a lot of people don't know that. Like
That's
they
dope.
just think I'm Easy's manager, and I am his manager, but he's also my manager. And
That's
I choose
crazy.
It's smart business.
to concentrate on him because I love his music and he
It's
loves my
fucking Easy
music.
Mill. Like it's
Yeah.
it's fucking Easy Mill, man. Like the dude can play the guitar better than most cats and rock bands that have been playing for 50 years.
That man can play
Yeah.
the guitar.
And he doesn't even like is he going to be playing the guitar in some of his tracks on his album at all? Like is there any like samples that he's going to be doing riffing in his tracks? Adding those kind of elements
Bro.
in?
Well, you got to check out the intro of the album. That's pretty dope. You'll love it. If you're looking for that, then you'll love like the intro of the album. It's going to be the very first track in it.
I've seen Easy Mel play the guitar, play the drums, make a beat with his mouth, and make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich all at the same time.
I'm saying,
For
though,
sure.
man. Like I'm fucking saying. And let's not forget he can also fucking dance. He fucking produces his own beats. He engineers his own tracks. He mixes and masters his own tracks. Like when people say why is it taking so long for the album to come out, it's because dude's wearing 9 different hats on his fucking album.
That's crazy. That is nuts.
He's nuts. Like
He's nuts. He's
in a totally different
he's a
level.
different breed. He's a different breed. He
is. That's why when my son introduced me to him, I'm like, man, I'm gonna do everything in my power to make this dude like where he needs to be. Because like when I looked at his stuff, like, I couldn't believe the numbers, the numbers that he had. You know what I mean? Like Banala was already out for like 9 months and it only had like 90, 100,000 views.
when you don't have any followers and you got like collectively 2.5 million views, you know that they've got something there though. Like you just fucking know. Like I put Easy in the same line of Joyner in the sense the first time that I heard Joyner, I heard 2 tracks back to back. One where he spit a verse and then he rapped that same verse in reverse and it made sense forward and backwards. And then I heard the song Ross Capriocini or Caprocani where it was the story of like the dude getting shot down and supposed to be like murdered from the victim's eyes and the gangster's eyes. And then I heard Easy, the Mark Beats challenge in Pinallo, and I was like, yo, this is a superstar.
Facts.
And me living in the Philippines, being involved heavily in the Philippines music, like people don't know that behind the scenes. Like I fuck with the Philippines music industry heavy. Second I realized he was Filipino, and I was like, bruh, there's an international star coming out of the Philippines now. Like I was proud of that. Like I goosebumps. I'm not even fucking I'm not even Filipino, and when I heard Panalo, I got fucking mad goosebumps, and I was like,
That's
I was throwing up fists in my living room, and my wife's like, "What the fuck are you doing?" I'm like, "Listen to this," and she's like, "Oh, I love that sample." No, like, so it's like,
I love.
I'm so glad that there's an international star repping the Philippines, that he's fucking with my peoples, because I fucks with you, and I fucks with you for like, for from time, from time. So like, it's dope as hell. I love it.
I'm looking at. I'm like, cause my camera's right here, right, and then my desktop is right here. So I'm looking at the chat, and people are starting to like fight about the question. Like somebody was asking, like, HBOM, why do you concentrate so much on easy instead of yourself? And then this guy Tolinaco says, sure enough, it's because he is Easy's manager. It's his job. And now a daughter gets into it. But now a daughter gets into it, and Easy is also manages HBOM. So now like they're starting, man. I gotta say something in this chat, man. If you guys are gonna be negative in this chat, get the fuck out of here, like for real.
facts.
like
Uh,
like you all talking like in this chat, like you know what's going on. And by the way, like that girl right there, that's my daughter. So Talina, I'll be careful what you say, right, bro? Like fuck with everybody else, but do not
no,
fuck with my
everybody.
daughter.
At the end of the day, sometimes the chat gets a little bit riled, and people got to get put on timeout, and people got to get blocked. But for the most
You
part,
get the timeout button.
it's all been brotherly love in this channel. Like even before you just said that, the person said thanks, Sky, for the info with a heart on it and stuff. Like everybody's friendly here, and everybody's having a good time. Like last week, we literally had to like put people on timeout and kick people out of like, but like we don't want to do that shit. But it's like it's all love here. Everybody's having a good time, and we call it the chill session for that
Right.
because the people rocking with us in the chat are like excited that you're here and want to be a part of it. So it's like it's all love here, man. It really is.
I see it. Like I just like I turned on the desktop and I can just see
Hi,
like,
glitching. She's in the background.
baby, they can see you eating, baby. Look.
Can
She's
I
like
have
trying to
some?
hide. I think she's eating Chinese food.
Kinda, kinda.
But I see like Tulinako is like one of those guys also that's like always everywhere. Like he's everywhere.
Your
It's like I
supporters
think
are
people
like massive. They're lit. They're so fucking lit. Your supporters, man. They got back.
no, I think like people like are madly in love with like how easy is like doing and stuff or not doing if they're not satisfied with how easy's turning out and stuff. They try to blame me for it, you know what I mean? Like but you know, I don't control when Easy writes songs. You know what I'm
Yeah, but
saying? Like he writes.
that's the good thing about doing shit like this is because you get the spotlight to set certain things straight without calling people out or without trolling in chats and trolling on the trollers. You can, like nobody in this chat know, and these are like some of your day ones are in the chat. Like your day ones know, but I mean like your day one fans wouldn't know that you manage that wouldn't know that Easy also manages you as well. So it's like this is a opportunity for people to not just interact with you, but get a better understanding of what's really going on behind the scenes, what to expect,
Yeah.
what's coming, and all of that shit. Bala Subas is in the
What
house.
is good, my
Brah,
God?
brah.
Hell yeah.
What's good, Ren?
There he is.
Bala
Like we were
Subas
talking about.
ang Dangalo.
We were talking about Ren. Like like what's really happening with him, and like you know what I'm saying. Like a lot of people like throwing shade on him and stuff, and they don't
Fuck
really
him.
know they don't really know what's happening to him. You know what I mean? Like I don't I know like most of these artists that like that's throwing shade on him, and they just I don't know. I guess they're riding the wave or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like they
Dude,
don't really know what's up. I guess.
Ren's the hot like in the Philippines, in not like not abroad, Pinoy, but in the Philippines, dude. Straight facts, like Balasubis, like the hottest spitter in the Philippines, in my
Bro,
opinion. Like there's
nobody's even
spitters.
close.
They can't fuck with Ren. Like you can't. Like
Nah.
he's I've been saying this for so long. Like he's one of the hottest spitters, if not the hottest spitters out in the Philippines right now. You can't
Man,
you
bro, Ren's technicality, it's not comparable to the other rappers in the Philippines.
It's
You know what I
not.
mean?
It's really not.
I'm not throwing shade against like other rappers because there's a lot of good rappers in there. You know what I mean? Like
Hmm.
there's a lot of good ones. Like Smoglass is really good. You know what I mean? Like
Definitely.
Looney is really good. Glock,
Uh,
of course, is really good.
Looney is
You know,
fire.
but Ren, bro, Ren is different. He's a
Ren's.
different
I feel
breed.
bad. I feel bad that Ren's popping right now with QC being closed because even though he's got tracks that take it to your face, the melodies and beat selection that he chooses, the clubs in QC would and Boracay would be exploding. I say it. I've done like 3 reactions to Balasubas on my channel, and like I say it all the time. I wish I could see the clubs in QC and them going crazy
Yeah.
to his music because it's got that like make you want to jump around and dance flow, like Michael Barr's Victorious. It just gives you that energy.
Yeah. I mean, like, he's crazy, bro. Like,
Your whole clique
I
is
can't
crazy,
wait.
and I've said that 3 times already.
Bro, I can't wait to get to the Philippines and like, and man, I just can't wait. Like, you know, I'm excited. Like,
I'm
I
saying
haven't been in
though.
the Philippines since over 20 years, you know. So when I
Seriously,
come back, yeah,
seriously.
the last time,
Oh my
yeah, the last time I was
god!
there was like I left at the end of '99, bro. So it's
And you
almost
haven't been back.
2022 now. So
How long are you
nah.
here for? I know you guys got the 4 shows you're talking about, but how long is you here for total?
Well, we have confirmed like 4 shows. However, it's getting added on to right now. Man, I think we're up to 11 right now. So
11 days,
you know, no, we're there.
11
No, we're
shows.
up to 11 shows. We're up to
Blah!
11 shows now. So, like people I guess they heard about it because the poster came out or whatever, so, people are just keep calling. However, they,
It's fucking
I
amazing,
think,
man.
I think it's going to be more than that, but we're there for a month, like a
I
month.
got 2 more
And
meetings this coming week. I'm still working on trying to get you guys to Biko, man. I really
man, I
am.
hope so. I love
I
Biko.
really,
I love
really,
Biko,
really
bro.
am. I have a meeting with 2 corporate companies this coming up week. So I like even with everything I'm doing on my channels and shit like that, like I'm still trying. Like I want you guys out here. Now that I know that you have roots in fucking Bicol as well, even more so now.
Yeah. But like people are so excited like that we're coming. I couldn't even believe like I mean, we were satisfied with 4 shows really, like because we really wanted to go on vacation. You know what I mean?
Oh
Like
shit.
but now there's like I think there's 11. I think
Yeah,
there's
but there's
10 or
to
11.
be able to get paid while going on vacation, bro. There's no better feeling than that.
That is fine.
Like pre-COVID, I loved touring the Philippines
And of
and
course my
fucking
phone
getting
starts ringing
paid
right
for it.
now. Saan ito
Yeah,
bebe
like
nawala?
can't hear you.
Can y'all hear
Now we
me?
can hear. Now we can hear you.
Now
Yeah,
we can
yeah,
hear
yeah.
you. Yeah.
Oh, no, because my phone started ringing.
It's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
No, Sky started calling, so like I guess when my phone rings, it disappears. So
It's all good. We here. Shaky Vibe Podcast, episode 7. We live with
7.
HBOM. Live with
is
HBOM. We're not gonna keep you too much longer, homie. Throw your questions in the chat. When are you gonna get the next chance to get live and personal with up close and personal with HBOM, the man, the myth, the legend, Pinoy
legend.
hip hop legend. Man, if you don't put your name in with some of the greats having a 30-year career, it's definitely you in there with the rest of the legends of the Philippines, man.
That's a
No
fact.
cap.
Hey, am
We
I
gotta.
on video right now or no?
You're on video. We see
Yeah.
Okay,
you.
good.
We see you and hear
Okay.
you. We got a question again from Alan Passion. What does the 40 mil mean on easy beatbox freestyle, man? Mean?
There's a couple of meanings with the 40 mil. You know what I mean? Like 40 mil, that's his gun. It's his gun that he hasn't used in a long time because I haven't taken him out shooting. So I don't know if people have heard of it, or it's a 40 mil caliber gun. It's like one of those, the army style like guns that are this long. So that's a 40 mil caliber. Plus, his money. It's 40 mil money.
40 mil.
Yeah. So like I was watching a lot of reactors to see if they would pick up like a lot of the stuff that he was saying. Um, but they're really not, like, when they reacted to it, like, they didn't even pick up the other ones, but I don't want to say it now. But I want to say hi to Dandelion because that's like one of Balasu, or one of Ren's what you call it, admins, like his
Oh.
big admin.
What up, Dandelion? Your camera just cut out though, H.
It did? Okay,
Yeah.
wait.
You're back.
Okay, there you go.
What's up, Dandelion? Welcome, 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 welcome. See, on
Dandelion.
my channel, when I do reactions to hip hop artists, sometimes I want to do like the entire bar breakdown, but I don't
Yeah,
want
that's
to take
tough.
I don't want to take a 3-minute track and make a 25-30 minute reaction, because one, people aren't going to watch it. They might watch
No.
2 minutes and turn it off, so I'm wasting. But like, I'll rewind instead of pointing them out. I'll just rewind them and say, if you ain't catching the bars, you're just not catching them.
Yeah. No, that's really what it is, like, I mean, it's hard, like, to turn a 3-minute song. Sometimes people are like, 40 minutes. I'm like, dude, we're all gonna watch like 5 minutes of this.
That's
You know
what I'm
what I mean?
saying. Like, that's what I'm saying. So like, I'll make them like between 8 and 11 minutes, but it's like on an easy mill track, on a joiner track, like you're never gonna be able to give a fucking bar
Mhm.
breakdown in under 10 minutes. Are you nuts? Not a
No.
chance.
Not
Easy
at all.
Mill's name is a fucking double entendre.
That's a fact.
For fuck's sakes. And then you want me to give you a bar breakdown on his track?
And like, people are throwing shade about his bar with Merc Muhammad and all that stuff, but
Whatever.
they
Talk your
totally
shit
forgot.
easy. Talk your
They
shit
totally
easy.
forgot, like, his name is Ezekiel. Ezekiel. It means, like, if they look it up, it means something in the Bible. Like, a lot of Muslims were, getting butthurt about his bar, and I'm like, bro, his name is Ezekiel. Look at the meaning of his name, because
At the end of the
that's
day,
exactly what.
people could talk shit, but when you can spit like him, talk your shit. Talk your shit.
Yeah.
Most people
For real
can't.
though.
Majority of the people can't. When you can, spit your. What did Biggie say? Spit your game, talk your shit. Like, fucking spit your game, talk your shit.
Well, thank you. Now I'm gonna have to play that Biggie fucking track. I appreciate that. Now it's
Yeah.
stuck in my fucking head.
That is gonna be stuck in your head, man. I feel bad though. I feel like Ray is not talking a lot. I don't know what is happening, because when I was watching the Michael Bars
I am vibing
podcast,
because my main thing is giving you the shine. I'm really interested in all these questions, and I'm literally over here watching the podcast for real, because I'm just like so into it. Because you guys are talking about a lot of background stuff. I don't have no input into that. I'm not in the game like that. So
dude,
I'm
I
just
like
you guys
I like
talk
this.
your shit.
I like that. Ah, that's a great question right there. I want to answer that question, Shakes.
Go for it. That's why I popped it up there.
HBOM, what is purple song about? So purple is like, it means, I did it so that there's a lot of meanings to it. Like, when you mix blue and red together, it's, it comes out as purple. And then when you do red and then blue, so when you punch somebody in the face, it turns red, and then tomorrow it'll turn blue. You know what I mean? So like, there's a lot of meanings to it, and the song is a lot of like, I don't know. I just feel like I wanted to talk shit, with all the people talking shit about me. I just wanted to
So
come out
Alex,
and
to
say,
answer your question, purple means he's gonna fuck a nigga up. Point
yeah.
blank.
So it means a lot. It means a lot of stuff. Like the chorus of that is like, red and blue is intertwined, So red and blue has intertwined. Let's call it purple. So I don't know. It's just fun.
The color
It's a fun
purple.
song.
Oh my god.
Oh.
There's so many.
Mhm.
That's
Like,
fucking lit.
if they listen to the hook like properly, like I know Shakes and Ray, you guys are gonna get it. I'll read you like the whole hook of it. So it goes, red and blue has intertwined, let's call it purple. I'm packing in the day because my cycle is nocturnal. Mess with one of us and we'll be sitting at your vigil. You end up messing with my family that I'ma hurt you. So that's the whole hook.
Bruh,
Like,
bruh, bruh.
so
So he is
people
gonna
pick
fuck
it
a
up.
nigga up. That's exactly what that meant. Woo!
Is
Like,
it subliminal or is there name dropping?
no, I don't name drop, bro. Like, I mean,
I
like
know. That's why I asked
people
that.
that, yeah, like people don't deserve to get name dropped. You know what I'm saying? Like, but they know
Mhm.
people that throw shade against me. They know who they are,
Yeah,
and they're gonna get
facts.
hit. They're in that scope in that song. So like, it comes from like I don't even want to throw shade against my haters because I mean they
You're
love
giving
me so
you're
much.
giving them shine. You're giving them
You know
shine.
what
You're
I'm
giving them
saying?
their
Like,
moment.
but that's why I said it on the first thing. You know what I mean? Like I said, all right, I'm gonna do this one time for all you fruity fairy bitches that keeps flapping your gums. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna do it one time, and that's the last time they're gonna hear from me. I
Oh,
don't care. I don't
See,
care what they.
Ray, you're getting slack for being there, for being quiet,
yeah, I
homie.
know, Rude Doc. Relax. Rude Doc, relax. I'm having fun listening to the interview just like you guys. This is awesome. We got HBOM in the house. I got a question real quick.
What's up?
Are you ever going to perform near me? I'm a broke nigga. I can't be flying around where all you motherfuckers is at.
Where are you at, anyways, Ray?
Florida.
Florida.
Yeah.
So how about this, bro? If we ever like are close to you, right? I don't know where you at, Tampa.
Tampa.
All right. If we are in Tampa, I'm gonna hit you up that we're gonna be in Tampa, and I'm gonna take you with us. How about that?
Bruh,
That! I'm quitting my
bruh.
job tomorrow.
Oh, he's
Well,
got to do
don't
the
quit the
show in
job.
Tampa first, homie.
Yeah. We don't.
That's a fact, brother. I got you. If you guys need a place to stay, I got a garage and a pull-up bed. I got
There you
you.
go. There you go. But no, man. If you ever hear like that we in Tampa, man, I'm a hit you up or you hit me up and say, hey, look, HBOM, you told me you were gonna bring me in a concert. I'm gonna give you a VIP ticket to that concert, bro.
Oh, that's
Facts.
bruh, bruh,
That's love
bruh,
right there,
bruh.
baby.
Alan's got the dope fucking questions in the chat today. Shout out to Alan, just like throwing the questions. Was the price tag on Easy Beanie in the freestyle B box a diss to the price tag Pinoy rapper?
I mean, like,
Alan ain't missing anything today. He's
nah,
on
he
point,
isn't. Like,
man.
yeah, he is on point. But you know what it is. I don't gotta answer that. People know. They know. Like, like I guess there's a P and then there's a tag, right? And then I guess Price like low key dissed Easy in one of the songs, but like I mean, is it really worth it though? Like, why diss Easy, bro? Like if like what he said on the song, if you were in this spot, could you sell?
But I mean, that's the same thing as these lower rappers trying to go at Eminem. It's the same
Yeah.
thing. Like you can
Dude.
try to go at Easy all you want. Can you really handle
Can you handle the smoke?
what
Yeah,
Easy
I mean,
is?
like,
Listen,
Can you handle the smoke?
I listened to Easy Mel, and I listened to him by mistake.
yeah,
I did a reaction with Screwface that had Easy on there. When I
yeah,
heard that song that he did with Screwface, I was like, what in the fuck is this? And why the fuck has no one told me about it? No lie, H-Bomb. From that point on, I went through a whole month of doing nothing but Easy.
yeah.
And I'm just
Man.
like, dude, like anybody that goes after Easy they just want that
Retarded.
clout. They want
Retarded.
that, hey, I'm going against one of the biggest, so here I am. But I like how Easy is doing those visual subliminals on
Yeah,
that
like,
track. That's fire. I don't even have to say your name.
nah, we don't really have to. Like, he don't have to say any name. You know what I mean? Like, there's some disses that dissed him and stuff. I actually heard about it. It's all trash. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm saying, bro. If you're gonna come out with a diss track and you're a nobody, Like, you feel me? Like, do something good. Like, do it good, man. Like, write it and rewrite it. Have people listen to it. Is it dope? If it's not, then rewrite that shit again. You know, let us hear it. So at least give us a chance so we can hear it. You know what I mean? Like, cause it's not getting to us. You know what I'm saying? That means it sucks. If it's not even getting to us, that means it just sucks.
But at the end
You
of the
feel
day,
me?
like
Like,
Talking
said it
shit,
in
H-Bomb. Talking shit.
I've said it in
no, I
3
mean, like,
easy meal reactions. If you're gonna talk shit, be prepared, because cats in your clique have the ability to end your career.
Facts.
you know what I mean? Like, I mean,
And that's
there's like six of us that's really close to each other. You know what I mean? Like with FFP, that's Easy, that's me, that's Bars, that's Ren, and of course Raining Sorrow and Sky. Like, you know, when we're not here to fuck with you guys. Like, we're not really doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, we're trying to promote like Filipino music worldwide. Why you why you're dissing us? I don't really know. Like, I don't know, but like if we diss back, can you handle it? Like, for real? Can you?
y'all need to hit up, or they need to hit up you. But the biggest Canadian Philippine festival is in Toronto every
Hmm.
August, and it's called Taste of Manila.
That's awesome.
And they fly. They've had I believe like Glock 9 performing. They've had Morissette. Like, they need FFP. Real
Facts.
talk. Real talk. And I'm here. I wouldn't even be able to watch it, join it, but I'm just saying, like, there's literally a million people in the street for 3 days
Yeah.
during that
Man,
festival.
that would be so dope.
That's
Like, that would
crazy.
be so dope.
Make
I
it
mean,
happen, Shakes.
I think,
I can ask around and just put
yeah,
people in line with each other. I couldn't do anything other than that, other than put people in line with each other. But like, I would like to see that happen because like of the Pinoy aspect, and then being from Toronto. Like,
yeah, yeah,
it needs to happen, and everybody there wants to hear your entire clique live. Just
Facts.
like
yeah.
everybody watching, everybody listen wishes that the world was open and there was no pandemic, because
Hmm.
when you pop, you're supposed to get paid when you pop, because
Yeah,
these singles create tours. These albums, you
exactly,
tour from your album. So like, Easy should have had a worldwide tour from the track
exactly.
Penalo.
Facts.
I mean, that's a straight up fact. You know what I mean? Like, man, it's just, I guess, the pandemic's a pandemic, and like, it sucks. And now shit's like starting to close again. It's awful, bro. Like it's just awful.
I
Like,
gotta, I
anyways,
gotta
go
go, go,
ahead.
go, please. In the Philippines,
In the Philippines, that's the whole FFP that's going to be there. It's going to be Easy. It's going to be me. It's going to be Paul Sapierre and Raining Sorrow.
bruh.
You know, so they're going to hear all of it.
When are we gonna hear? When are we gonna hear an Easy and KZ track together?
Mm.
Um, I mean, that's in talks. It's been in talks for a long time now. What's really happening is like Easy's really just finishing his album. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
and we don't wanna do anything
yeah. Don't rush the
that's gonna
process.
yeah, like if we do a collab with somebody, then it's gonna take more time out of his album, and we want to release the album on March 4th. So, and everything else will come after that. You know what I'm saying? There's like a lot of collabs that's gonna happen. It's just
That
we're not.
have to happen. That have to
Yeah,
happen. Or yeah, yeah.
we're just not,
But
that's
that
not our main priority right now. Our main priority is the album.
for
Now,
sure.
do you seem to where in your brain are you moving towards more staying more in the background and stuff, or are you trying to do like a 50-50 type of deal?
What do you 50-50 type of deal? You mean what?
Like rapping and being a behind the scenes type of thing. Because earlier you said that you're doing a lot of behind the scenes stuff that not a lot of people don't know about. But you're a fucking dope rapper. So it's one of those things like do you want to stay more in the background, or do you want to push forward more with your music than being back there doing all the behind the scenes stuff?
Well, with pushing forward with the music, it's like the thing is like I want to do like what I really want to do is do live shows. So like if I don't drop music, then I'm not going to be relevant to do any live shows. Like nobody's going to be
Facts.
able to get me. You know what I mean? So I have to drop music to be able to be on the live shows because I don't want to be riding anybody's career just to do a live show. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I gotta drop music, but only sometimes. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna go and be in anybody's way when they drop their music. Like when Easy drops his music, everybody's gonna be quiet and let that shit ride. So that's what we're gonna do,
Rep.
and that's our plan. So I guess, bro, Ray, you could call that 50-50, right? Because I want to do live concerts, bro. That's what I live for. You know what I mean?
That's
Facts.
so much fun. I miss that shit. Again, Alan with the question. HBOM, did you grow up in the States or the Philippines? And how did you get started in emceeing rapping?
Well, I was born and raised in Vegas. Well, actually, I was born in LA, but I moved to Vegas when I was 2. And then I lived in the Philippines for about 8 years or actually 9 years, from 92 until almost 2000. Um, I didn't really have any plans of being in the music business, even though my dad and my grandfather were like big actors in the Philippines. So like how that started was um, one of my cousins, he's a drummer of this band in the Philippines called the Boss Band, and they were performing at a club when I got to the Philippines in 1993, or actually, yeah, 1993. And they had me jam, you know what I mean? Like I sang that song called Nice and Slow at that thing, and I guess like Ricky Ilacad, the what's that? Bob Guzman from the Boyfriends. He was there, like, and he worked for Viva Records. He was the A&R for Viva Records. So he was like, "Hey, will you come to the office?" And I'm like, "Who are you?" You know what I mean? Like I
Wow.
didn't know. I
You
didn't
didn't
know
know
who
who
he
Viva
was.
was. Viva's huge. Viva's like a big record label in the Philippines, right?
Yeah, but I've never been in the Philippines before that time, bro. So I don't know what Viva was. I don't know any of that stuff. So like, so when he gave me his card and it said Viva Records on it, and then as soon as I saw the records on it, I'm like, holy shit, is this real? Or he's like, yeah. Do you have any songs? I'm like, nope. You know what I mean? And he's like, can you write songs? I said, I really don't know. I've never really tried. So like, and that's when me and Master Shock met up, and that song Misteriosa came out, and we let him hear it, and he's like, oh man, I love this song. So he's like, you guys want to sign a contract? So us
That's
not
so
knowing anything.
lit. That's
Jeez.
so
Yeah,
lit. Did you know Tagalog before you moved to the Philippines?
no, not at all, bro. Like I
Fact, eh?
learned
The facts.
I learned Tagalog like when I was there. You know what I mean? Like I was around, like I love like going to the Philippines and going to the neighborhood where it's like, the bad neighborhood. That's where I love, because all the cooking was so good. You know what I mean? Like
Street food, bro. Blah.
street, yeah, bro. I was like,
Ah, the
damn.
barbecue, the
Oh
fucking
my
fish
God.
balls and shit.
Like, and it's so weird because all my friends from that neighborhood, they would all come to my house and they love eating at my house, and I hated it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't like eating in my house, like, because I'm so used to eating that kind of food. And then when I
Yeah,
go to their house, it's all like oily and salty and stuff, and it's so good, bro. Like, you know what I
So
mean? Like, that's what I want to
so
eat.
good.
Yeah. So, I mean, I love the Philippines, bro. I lived in San Juan for like 9 years. You know what I mean? Like, so I love the fiesta there. They get you wet. You know what I mean? Like, I had my windows rolled up all the time when it's fiesta, because they'll hose you down.
So
They will
Ray,
hose you down.
fiesta in the Philippines is like every neighborhood has their own day of the year where they have a
Hmm.
giant street party.
that's a
And
block party.
it's a block party, but every every region in that city has their own set. It's called like barangays and stuff, but they have their own parties. So it's like it's lit. It's
That's fire.
the block parties are insane.
Yeah,
Insane.
like
Oh,
for
by the way,
real,
the
man.
traffic in Manila's gotten worse since you left. Just
Yeah,
throwing
that's
that
what I
out there.
heard.
Just throwing that out there.
That's what I heard. That sucks.
It was bad when you left. It's worse now.
Yeah, man. So what else are you guys gonna be doing after you guys make all this stuff?
Like today or just in general.
Just in general, like
My
What's the
album's
plan?
my album's dropping early in the new year.
Yee.
I'm shooting 3 music videos coming up. My son Sebastian is releasing 3 songs. We're
Ah,
shooting a couple of
that's
music
awesome.
videos for
Fire.
Sebastian. Um, I got a gaming channel with my 2 boys coming out. Just grinding. Then we're building up this channel, and hopefully God's will, my Shakes Pete channel keeps growing the way that it grows. It's just
Hell
putting
yeah,
out
bro.
content, putting out music, and just COVID's put me in a place where I regrouped and looked at shit and said, if I'm going to do stuff now that I got my permanent resident and I'm allowed to open business and stuff here in the Philippines, it's going to be shit that I love. So it's if I'm not passionate about it, I'm not putting my name on it.
Yeah. No,
Facts.
that's dope, bro. I'm like for everything, like for real though, like and every time I watch y'all's channel, it's crazy. And speaking of music video, because me and Easy are shooting the music video for Purple on Sunday. So in 2 days we're gonna be shooting that music video
Gang,
because
gang, gang.
yeah, it's gonna be
Oh,
dope.
when
Well,
you
what
guys are
I'm
out,
gonna do, what my plan is to react to all of what Shakes just said.
facts.
Yeah.
My main goal, honestly, with this page, with my personal page, is I don't know if you know who No Life Shaq is. He's like one of the
Oh yeah,
top.
of
Yeah,
course.
okay. So my thing is getting to No Life Shaq's level, but still reacting to up and coming artists and giving them that shine.
Yeah. Well, it's hard. I don't know. Like I feel like No Life Shack reacts to like, you know,
He
like
reacts to whatever
aside
he's gonna
from
get paid from now.
getting yeah. Like
You
aside
give
from
him
M, I mean like everything else, I think that's what it is. Like, he reacts to pay or he pays to react.
Yep.
But
Yep.
I guess for having like I don't know how many millions of subscribers he has, it's I guess it's a thing. I mean like good for him, you know what I mean? Like finally worked out for him. And
I
hopefully
loved
you
it
guys get on that
when
level.
Easy was on that shit, bro. I was
Oh
Yeah,
like,
of
yeah.
course.
I was like fucking ecstatic for that shit. I think I DM'd you right after that.
Uh-huh,
I
you
literally
did.
think I DM'd you right after that. I was like, yo, are you guys gonna shoot music videos when you're in the Philippines?
Yeah, we're gonna try to. I mean, like, I don't really know, like,
If you
because
need anything, holler at me. I got you.
all right, bro.
I
Like, cause
got you. My film crew here will fucking travel out to you guys and take care of you guys and give you like wicked rates and whatever you want. If you don't
oh
have
yeah,
links there to do that, and that's what you wanted, just hit me up. I got you.
I know that like there's a few like I don't know companies already like documenting our stay and stuff. So I don't really know, but like I don't know what's gonna happen because like Easy's
That's
gonna drop
so
his album
lit.
in March, and then so we're coming in April. So all his album will be done. So I don't know if he has like something new that's coming out at that time.
Fact. Bet.
You
You
know.
guys better put out a documentary on that homecoming tour though.
Oh no, they are. They have that's all planned out. Like Mac Entertainment has everything like planned out
So
already.
sick. That's
They
so sick.
really but I mean like it's gonna be dope, bro. Like
I'm so proud of
I'm
you
just
guys and happy for you guys and the forward progress and the movement that y'all creating. It's just like you guys are getting neighborhoods spitting. You guys are getting neighborhoods
That's a
doing
fact.
positive shit. You
That's a
guys are
fact.
getting cats listening to your fucking tracks, breaking down your flows, analyzing your flow. Like if you listen to a
mm,
lot of Filipino artists, the flow, the double time flow is a very generic flow. Everybody has
yeah.
adapted the same flow, and you guys are getting cats flow switching now, which they
Yeah.
didn't really do for the
No,
longest
they
time out
didn't.
here.
It's so it's like I'm happy about that stuff, because like before Easy came out, there's not really a lot of international like reactors reacting to any Filipino music. You know what I mean? Like even the
Periodically,
big ones. Yeah, periodically, but now it's consistently like everybody's reacting to, X Battalion, Scustically, Glock 9, KZ, Morissette, like I mean like I don't really know if we had something to do with that, but I know Easy did. You know what I'm saying?
definitely.
Like I know like a lot of like YouTube channels, reaction channels that are just starting out. They all have just easy content. You know what I mean? Like that makes me happy. You know what I mean? Like when I
Facts.
see like when I see people reacting to Skusta Klee or whoever, like any Filipino that they're reacting to, that makes me proud. That makes me happy because that's my country, bro. Like I want Filipino artists to blossom. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just there's a lot of talent. You know?
Me for one, I can speak on definitely easy. Definitely brought me to the Filipino rap game
Yeah.
and got me into a whole bunch of different other things. Like I, without Easy, I would have not known about you or M Bars or
Yeah.
Sky or Rainy Sorrows or Morissette or any of them.
Hmm.
And then like that right now, like my favorite music to listen to because it's just it's that sound that I was looking for that I couldn't find for a really long time.
Yeah. Man.
I was just fortunate enough to rock with like you, Death Threat, Zargon, and like that's like, and then like I was supposed to collab. Rest in peace. But I was supposed to like do some stuff with like Decoy and stuff like that. So it's like that's who I got turned on to was my friends in the industry, and I was just like,
Yeah.
yo. So then when I realized like who I was connecting with and the storylines behind it, I was like, it's an honor and a privilege for me. So then now to see that, just like you said, the international reactors now reacting, it's the norm to react to the Philippine artists. It's like a new trend has been set and a new
Yeah.
standard is kind of blowing through the Philippines now.
And we're happy as shit about that. You know what I mean? Like it's just I don't know. It's like we're so proud of like how everything is going right now. Like when I open my YouTube right now, it's all about like Filipino stuff. You know what I mean? Like of course, M is all over the place right now because he dropped a new song. But after the gospel, it'll go back to like all Filipino stuff. You know what I mean?
Right.
So that thing like that thing makes me happy. Like that that's just that's just like music, music to me. You know what I mean? Like aside from like the shitty music that comes out, but there's a lot of good music that comes out from the Philippines, and a
Oh
lot of
yeah.
people don't know about it. They don't know about it, and it sucks. And hopefully, people will get to know more. But bro, I got a meeting that I'm late that I'm late for. I just looked at the clock and it's like 9 p.m. I'm like, what the heck? I thought I was only
PJ
gonna be here for an
HBOM,
hour.
we appreciate we
My brother.
appreciate your time. We appreciate everything that you do and taking the time to rock with us and be with us. Um, thank you.
That's
Bro,
a
Honestly,
fact.
thank you.
much love to the both of you guys, man.
It's
Shakes,
been a
man,
pleasure and it has been an honor having you on this page, showing us some love. We know you're a busy guy. We know that. But you're a stand-up dude, man. We appreciate you. Guys, thank you so much for joining the live and kicking it with us, hanging out. H-bomb in the fucking building. I need to see flames, and we fucking out of here.
man, you guys are amazing, bro. Like I really love like I love watching like all you guys' reactions, and that's like straight up because if what sucks about me is like if it sucks, I'll say that it sucks. However, like you guys are so good at it. Like, bro, when I'm watching you, Ray, I can't even put down my phone, bro. I just like start cracking up. Like when you're shit talking, I'm like, dude, this
No,
dude
I
is
can shit
awesome.
talk.
Yeah, you can. It's like, and it's fun to me. You know what I mean? You guys make everything fun, and I appreciate that. And Shakes, bro, congratulations with everything, bro. Man,
Facts.
I can't.
You already know, fam. You already know what it is. God bless you, H. You already know that, man. You already know.
And to everybody that's watching right now, that you guys all tuned in, man, thank you so much for everything. Keep supporting Easy, keep supporting FFP, keep supporting Shakes P, keep supporting Vibe Reactions. Like, we're trying to bring this Filipino community together, be all at one. You know what I mean? Like,
Brah.
and stop fighting each other. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's a
I know
fact.
I'm saying all that stuff, and then I'm gonna drop a song that's talking shit, but that's a one time thing, and hopefully all that stuff stops. Like everything that's happening to Rand, like all the shit talking that's happening to him. Like, I mean, I know that it's a thing now. It's like it's like a thing where they have to open their mouth and talk about him, and they don't really know what's up. You know what I mean? Like, I hope all that stuff gets
It
fixed
just means
up.
he's doing something right, and don't even
That's all that
focus on
means.
that. Ren, just keep dropping your tracks, just keep pushing out your music, and don't worry what the haters are gonna say, because you're never gonna please everybody, and there's always gonna be critics that are gonna want to fucking troll you. So don't even give them
Hell
shine.
yeah.
Just keep doing you and focus on you.
Haters gonna hate. Just keep on making your cake. Facts.
Hey, broskies. God bless to the both of you guys, man. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much
Appreciate
for
you,
having
man.
me here. Man, this is an
Appreciate you,
honor for
dog.
me, like, for real. For real, though. All right.
God bless, man.
Bless up,
Stay
you
up.
guys.
Happy
All
holidays,
right,
man.
man. Be safe out there. Thank you, bro.
All right, bro. Be safe.
Grab.